All right, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Euphoria tapping, and I'm back on my cell phone today because I did like it on the laptop, but I just wanted to get back on my phone and see what the difference was. So I want to thank you all for being here, joining me, and tapping in today because today we're going to talk about something that's really controversial but very relevant in today's world. So before I get into it, I want to thank y'all for joining the channel, becoming members, monetizing me, adding me on all platforms and becoming members of whatever platform I do have to give to the collective. And again, all praises due. Again, thank you so much for being you. So we're going to get into the video, and the video is going to talk about soul ties or intentional tethers when it comes to relationships, third parties relationships, and things of the sort. So I don't know how many of you guys have dated on a spiritual level, right? When you date on a spiritual level, things can be a bit different for you, meaning you are now in a relationship not just with the person who you're physically looking at, but you're in a relationship with their soul, their energy, their signature. And a lot of the times people want to do these things where they basically like build a, like build a bear, but build a, or however you operate. So that can conspire or consist of things like, I'm actually gonna hold on, because I know I'm supposed to be in class right now. Oh, she's back. Okay. All right. So again, spiritual bonds when it comes to relationships can look like again, wanting to build it or build it, right? Some people will take that seriously and they will have people meet and link up and become every street has with that one weird house. Nah, my house is not weird. My house was fine until I had an ex that came and made it weird because their way of living. But anyway, um, yeah, like I was saying, a lot of the times people have this thing about them where they want to build the perfect mate, build the perfect partner. So they'll take like parts from each person that they like and then take them back to a person that's willing to accept their bullshit, that's weak enough to accept them and like weak enough to be weak for them. Because honestly, no man or no woman wants to be with a person who's not weak for them. I explained that to my friend last night. um Nobody wants to be with a person who's not weak for them. That's not like, oh my god, what are you doing, when are you going to come home, I miss you, guys want to go for a girl like that. A girl's gonna go for the guy like that. No one's going to stay with the person who's like, I mean, I don't really care if you don't come home, like it's cool if you want to be home and forget it, like forget you. They gonna feel like pushed away. They're not gonna feel appreciated. And again, if you guys are here, sending $1 to donate to the channel for this energy exchange is always amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here. So everybody should want the person that wants them. Yeah, but it's not just about the person that wants you. Sometimes it's more even along the lines of like wanting a person who's actually good for you. Because sometimes the person that wants you is not the person that's good for you. Sometimes the person that wants you is the person that you need to run the hell away from. And I know we've all experienced that at least once or twice in our lives, right? Where you wanted a person, but they were no good for you. They smoked, they drank, you did not do anything of the sort. They had really good sex or something, or really good conversation, but when it came to finances or responsibilities, they were shit at it. Whatever that could have been for you guys, vice versa. So sometimes the person that you want is the person not necessarily the person that you need, right? There might be a person who's interested in you. Hold on, you guys. There might be a person who's interested in you that you have absolutely no business talking to, like I said. But then there might be a person that you you don't want to be with them, but they're better for you. And they want you, and you understand and acknowledge that they have some kind of desire for you, but you just don't want them because they're not the better choice, or they're not more favorable, or they're not more what you want, per se. Right? They think they want you, they're just settling for you. Right. So again, I had it where I had a person that dated me because they like certain aspects about me, like my energy, how healing it was, but they didn't like the accountability that I brought with my healing energy. They wanted the energy from me that was reviving, that was nurturing, that was motherly because of the way that I treated my son and most men around me, but they didn't want to take on the accountability of, okay, well, I'm gonna need you to do this, 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 and this, and this. But then would go and do it for the next person just because that person was willing to be like, I miss you. Where you at? Blowing up the phone. I'm talking about every time he was over here, she was blowing up his phone. Every time he was with me, he was phone was getting blown up. I'm talking about in my car, phone getting blown up. Everywhere we're going, phone getting blown up. Every time she was around, phone, I mean, every time he was around me, phone was getting blown up. So again, with that being said, oh, hold on, y'all, I gotta close it up. Again, with that being said, just understanding like the action. Oh, the action isn't always accountable to what the spirit wants, right? So the action of, oh yeah, I want this person, but then you realize it's not really the person that you want, because a lot of times a lot of people are in other people's energy. And again, like I talked about the other day, we all overlap energies, we all become one of the same body, one of the same organism. But when someone's detrimental to someone's existence or always in their energy, and it's like you're not actually dating the person that you think you're dating, because you're dating the energy that they're dating, because people like to cross date or multi date. And I did have my ex ask me, can I have two girlfriends? And I looked at him, I was like, as much as I always wanted to have a husband and a wife, under different stipulations, of course, is what I expected. So when I start realizing it's one girl, then it's another girl, then it's three girls, and then there's me, and there's potential that there's like unprotected sex going on between all of us. That's when I realized, like, yeah, no, something's got to give. Like, I can't. So, again, all that said, I feel like a lot of the times we don't give people the, not gonna lie, I think the shells are kind of cute. It worked for her. Thank you. I try to, keep my focus. Um, Probably heard you're talking from seashell like a walkie-talkie. That was cute. Nothing wrong with a man having multiple wives. And I didn't say that it was. There's nothing wrong with that, but you have to account and treat everyone with good respect, right? So if you're telling me, oh, I want you pregnant with my kid, I want to have you and somebody else pregnant at the same time, woo, 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 woo. But then you go and you start to act like an asshole, meaning like I needed someone to assist me get my car out of the impound lot. And I didn't ask. This was offered to me. It's like, oh yeah, you want me to come help you go get it? I'm like, uh, I didn't think I could get it today, but sure, let's try. Let's go ahead and see. It's nighttime. We go, he's driving somebody else's car, and I'm seeing like the little hearts in the vents. I'm seeing the red keychain. I'm like, oh yeah, he's driving a girl's car. He came to pick me up in a girl's car. But I remember he took my car and took someone to the casino, because I remember I was cleaning out my car and I found somebody else's keys. So not even the keys he had that day, but somebody else's keys was in my car. So I could only imagine how many other women there were outside of just me in this situationship, right? So for me, I'm looking like I can't be here because I got to be accountable for my health. I mean, I'm a herpes positive advocate. So, if you're having unprotected sex with me and then potentially also doing that with other women, if something happens to those women, I feel accountable because I don't know if you contracted what, and me and you, we just sitting here chilling. He had a moment where we was going at it because he thought he got something from me. So it's like, I don't want to be in the mix of somebody getting hurt because you're not being honest. So that's why I pulled out of the situation, right? I had to pull out because I'm like, I can't do what you do because you're not being accountable, responsible for what you're doing to other people. That, yeah, it's messy because again, if you're having unprotected sex with me and then going and possibly doing this with other women as well, because I'm like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. He came to my house one time and had condoms on him, and I had a dream he had a bunch of condoms. I was like, how you only gonna have this many condoms? Like I said something in the dream that was funny. I ain't gonna say it out loud, but He came to my house and he had condoms. I'm like, so what do you have condoms for? Because since the day that me and you started sleeping together back in a year and some change ago, you've never approached me with one of these. So where is this energy coming from? Who are you sleeping with? And what the hell? What's going on? So for me, I just believe that if you don't understand the concept of being a protective male with your sexual energy and you're just lucid and fluid like that, especially when it's actually physical as well, that's a problem because that can put other people's lives in danger. Because not only do we carry around sexually transmitted diseases, people have sexually transmitted demons. So the demons that somebody else is dealing with, now you're going to be dealing with their demons. And I don't want to deal with anybody else's. If a girl that you're dating out there has depression or anxiety and is slightly suicidal, I don't want that in my house. I don't want that on my kids. I don't want that around anybody around me. You're bringing dead energy in my house and vice versa. If I'm dealing with something like anxiety, you're taking that to somebody else. That's not fair to women when you're exchanging all these energies back and forth. Even to the men outside my house right now trying to hijack and get in the energy. Yeah, you just acting like you're gonna be selfish with it. Bust it open. No, you have a wife. You need to be careful about her energy. Be fucking have some fucking self-respect for your dick. Spiritually, protect yourself and stop being so fluid with your space. Because even the woman that you're dating, if you come in my energy, you could potentially harm her. Yes, you can send me money right here. There's this monetizing thing right here. You can always send some money over there. But it's just, I don't want no one to come in my energy and potentially hurt another person by bouncing in my bubble and then taking back something that I'm dealing with to somebody else. Because even with my people in my apartment complex, them dealing with me dealing with this person, he was abusive and I went through things. I got scars still on my neck to this day, scratches from the last time he choked me out and I had to call the police. You understand? So it's like I went through all of this with this person. I don't know what he's doing with the next person. I guess he was, I'm the emotional punching bag. I'm going to take it and I know how to heal it. But the other girl gets this version of, yeah, baby, I just need your car so I could do DoorDash. And now I'm DoorDash and I'm making $200 a day, $150 a day. I got you. You want to go on a date? I got you. Like she gets the new and improved version of this guy now after I had to go through hell and back with the immature motherfucker who was willing to kill me damn near, strangle me about 5, 6, 7 times, pull my hair, throw sushi all over my car, disrespect the fuck out of me, all while trying to have unprotected sex with me, knowing I'm herpes positive. Like, you got a whole different version of this person, and you're sitting here looking at me like, oh yeah, we about to run down on her because she's pressed for my man. Like, girl, no, that's not what happened. You're tripping. You're tripping. No one was ever pressed for anybody around these parts. Okay, that person tried to date me when I was dating somebody else and was pressing on me. All right. Even people right now going through the internet right now, I'm looking on people's TikTok. Oh, someone's trying to say that they're pressed to know this person because they're a celebrity. Da, 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 da. You've been knowing somebody for over what 7 years, 3 years, 5 years, 4 years. No one's pressing. It's just these are my life experiences, and I'm giving them to the collective so that you guys, if you happen to be in this situation now, because even my friend that I was talking to last night, he was in a similar situation that he was dating a girl where he's like, I'm not really taking her serious. I'm about to leave her, and I'm about to go talk to so and so and so and so because this is what I want. This is what I want to build. Meanwhile, he's going to be egging both girls along. That's what they do. And I would have no issue with a man dating me and another woman if you were honest with both women. We both were mutually okay with it and have actually met and had a conversation and can decide that we can deal with each other's personalities, even like while getting our nails done, going out to eat. There's no problem with that because polygamy, polyamory is a thing that is like in our bloodline. We're meant to have multiple wives because one day one wife is going to be able to not, is not going to be able to have babies no more. You need to be able to still keep your legacy going and pushing, right? If you're a man that has viable sperm. Not every single man has viable sperm cells, so there's that. But again, it, just the idea that people are in this deluded concept that, oh, if I'm dating two women and I'm secretly sneaking and freaking this girl on the side of the block and I'm secretly fucking this other girl over here and I'm secretly doing this girl over here, I'm the man. Like, no, that's fucking weird. We're not we're that doesn't impress us. That doesn't impress us at all. That makes us think like for a girl that has self-respect and a girl that's worth marrying, we're looking at you like you just so loose out here. You everybody got access to that D. That's community dick. What is that? And then to try to sit here and put your energy signature on me so that every time you lose, you fluid with your energy, it looks like I'm the one that wants to be fluid. I don't want none of these people anally penetrating me. I don't even operate like that. That's not even my 411. Like, How did you even make a freaking portal that's big enough to be considered like every time somebody walks back and forth, it feels like someone's penetrating me in my ass? What kind of sorcery did you do to my neighborhood where you've created these channels and these funnels what did you do? Spiritually, like what did you build that would be in such a disgusting, baneful way where every single time a man passes by my window, they put their head down and they look up and then I feel the energy immediately go into my womb. What did you do? What did you build? I don't that like that you're using your divine masculinity in a very baneful manner. I can't deal, I can't deal. Because that's not what I want to feel every single day. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not interested in how good a man's wand is. I'm not impressed by you showing me that you can make me have 5 different forms of orgasm and I don't know you. That's not my lifestyle. That's not what I want. And I think that's what makes people want people like me more. But it's like, I don't really care about that. Like, don't get me wrong. If I'm lonely and I'm bored and, I'm ovulating like I am now, that's different. But, um, even while ovulating, I still have a conscience that says I'm not really interested in pumping, 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 pumping all the time. So this idea that, you're expecting me to be this version of myself that I do not like. When I found out that like I had this pain in my womb that wouldn't go away, and I just started disconnecting. Like there's this thing at the bottom of your spine that looks like a little needle at the end of your spinal cord. And when people do dark magic, what they do is imagine themselves sticking that little needle into the back of your spine, into your sacrum. I think that, yeah, your sacrum, so that they link your consciousnesses together at the base of your spine, at your root, right? So I went through and I started seeing like who was in mine. I started realizing how many people was in my room. I said, "Oh hell no!" I started cleaning out my closet today. Like I'm saying, "I'm sorry, mama, never meant to hurt you. Tonight I'm cleaning out my closet." Okay, cleaned out the closet. Found out that the girlfriend was all up in my stuff to the point where like it felt like she literally was living in my womb. Like when I disconnected that cord, it felt like my whole entire like the pain of my womb immediately disappeared. Like everything that was making my womb space hurt came out. And that's how serious energy connections is when people just think that it's some lackadaisical thing where it's just like, oh, we're just playing around. I'm just fucking you and around. Ah, ha, ha, like, no, you're attached to my womb and I don't even know you. Ew. We don't even get along. Every time your energy comes into my space, it seems like you want to fight me. And I don't have no problem with you. I don't know you. I just don't want you in my energy. If y'all are doing what y'all do, y'all can do that. Just leave me out of the menage a trois so that I can go be with my partner and I can go build a life for me. I don't want to be involved in anything that's not making me feel valuable. And if I do feel valuable because I am the vibe, I am the energy that makes everybody feel good. I'm the healer. I'm the mother of the relationship. That's cool, but I don't want to be y'all's fucking mother. I got my own 13-year-old to take care of. You think I want to be taking care of a 25-year-old and a 22-year-old girl? Take your motherfucking asses to your own goddamn mamas. Dump y'all traumas on y'all own parents. I don't have time for y'all shit. Get the fuck out of my spiritual home. I don't want to be nowhere the fuck near you. Deal with your shit. That's your nigga. Deal with your nigga and his emotional problems. I already got my ass beat for a whole fucking year dealing with this man. I don't want to deal with that shit no more. You deal with his ass on that term. You call him and you blow up his phone. Get the fuck away from me. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, neurologically. I'm 32 years old. I don't have time to be taking care of 20 something year olds. I don't even have time to be taking care of these 40 something year olds. These men outside my window acting like they need a fucking mama and a titty to suck on. Take your motherfucking asses to your mama. You got to go to work. Use somebody old as shit in your family. Stop coming through my portal. But again, I don't know what this man set up in my energy pathway where every single time I'm looking out the window or I'm in my energy, I'm right here. It feels like every time somebody passes by me, it's just penetration, it's just magnetism. Like they just gotta run up inside. Like where is the port? What is their energy getting sucked into? What how big is the portal? Is the portal really that damn strong where the men just get sucked in? Is it like a black hole where it's like and they just don't have no choice but to get sucked in? I don't want these men nowhere near my womb. I don't know them. I don't know what they participate in. I don't know what kind of drugs they do. I don't know what they drink every night. I don't know if they're cheaters. I don't know if they're mentally, emotionally unstable. I don't know what's going on with none of these men around me. I don't want them in my space. I don't want them around me. Fuck the plumbing. Fuck that. I don't care if he's a plumber and you making the plumbing look nice and the water flow. No, get away from me. I don't know you. Collective consciousness is a beautiful thing, but I don't know. Like I really care about my spiritual hygiene because I've realized when I let so many people in my energy, I feel like I had no control over my energy. Did I have a father in my life? My father was in jail up until I was 7, and he's been around since then. But he kind of turned into like a soul that just makes money and just that's it. All he do is make money. Like that's all he do. Go make money. He was locked up for being a pimp. So all he do is make money. 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 That's all he care about is money, 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 money. And he used to have me babysat by his prostitutes back in the day. Yeah. Um, so there was that as well. But again, I'm not interested in assisting every single man get their job done because that's not benefiting me. Of course, the energy exchange is calm. I don't have to hear them be loud like that because every time I move something, it's like if I move their energy out of my aura, then something over there falls down telepathically or to have that kind of telekinesis, I guess, is a beautiful thing, right? That's a power that everybody doesn't have. I think is normal because I've been doing it since I was a kid. Like if I feel something uncomfortable, I just move it out of my aura. I just look at it and I move it. That's just how my brain works. It's like, oh, I don't like that. Like, move that out of here. My spine is hurting now. But people look at me, you're being evil, you're throwing energy, you're being a witch. And it's like, I'm not a witch. I'm very aware of all the auras around me. And if I feel your aura coming through my window and stabbing me and it feels like it's sticking me in the back of my spine, that's a problem. That's an issue. I don't like that. See, every time I move it, then I feel that something over there falls down. It's like I don't like it. I don't want it in my forehead. I don't want your portal going through my anus coming out my forehead because why would you feel like I was just a donut to collect onto your keychain? Like you're not even doing the work in my neighborhood. You're doing the work somewhere else. Why do you feel like you should benefit off of the resources over here if you're not even giving us any of the work that you're doing? Men don't think about stuff. It's like money. Like imagine you see some free money on the side of the road, you just gonna pick it up and then take it. Like, whoa, this is somebody else's money. Why are you touching somebody else's money? Because I'm like a tree or I'm like a beach. I'm like a sandy resort, a sandy vacation. So again, when it comes to soul ties and energy connections and energy tethers, people are not really like I think. Don't get me wrong, collective consciousness is a beautiful thing, but when we're getting to a point where we're just like putting our energy all over the place and we not aware who's in our aura, like that shit is like bad because it's draining because like this dude is walking around like I'm basically the first donut ring on your D. Like you pick up your mom, then you pick up me, then you go to your girlfriend, then you go to your other little side joint, then you go to your other side joint, and then you go around, then you go through all these other people throughout the day, and then at the end of the day you plug in with your baby mama and you give her all the energy and she feeds it to your daughter. I don't want to be a part of that organization. I'm not. That's not why I don't want to work like that. I'm sorry. Especially if I'm not getting no bills paid, and you trying to lie to me like it went from can I come to your house and come nutting you? Can I come to your house and come nutting you? And I'm looking like blink blink. Didn't you just like leave me on the side of the road because you was trying to be pressed? Because you was like, yeah, I'm about to get this bottle. Yeah, you said what you want me to come get so I could come in the house? The thing that we got last time, like yeah, I basically been chilling with this girl, drinking with her, and yeah. So I'm about to go back to the crib with this pizza. I'm about to go back to the crib. Then it turned into I'm about to go to a kickback. Like you couldn't decide if you was going to a kickback or to the crib. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know if you're going to the crib or to the kickback. Or you just gonna be sitting with me till 6 o'clock in the morning in DC outside in the car if you stay in this car. I'm not taking your ass back home. But I never asked you to take me to go get my car from the tow shop. I told you that my car got towed, so if you ever needed anything or you was gonna call, like just don't call. I don't have a car. Like basically, like like I have no resources for you right now. So no need to call me after this, okay? Not and he turned I could come get you and take you. You turned that into all of that, wrapped all of that into that, and then that turned into now, uh, so We in College Park. I'm about to leave you here. Knowing how much I despise College Park, how energy vampiric they are there, how one of his girlfriends goes to school and goes to college there. So it's like you legitimately set me up to be pretty much taken over by all the white people in College Park and your little white girlfriend. Like you did me fucking filthy. And then you want people to sit here and look at me like I'm pressing to be on your dick. I'm trying to run the fuck away from your dick. You offered to come pick me up to take me to go get my car. Of course, as a person who's like, oh, I'm curious to see how much it is. Like, even if I don't get it, I just want to see how much it is and just bring me back home. I'm just trying to see how much the damn thing is. You leaving me in College Park? I pay my own bills. I don't know what you're talking about. What? Like, who asking to get their bills paid? My bills are cheap. I'm not. So for me, I'm looking around like all these people on the internet. Yeah, somebody getting karma for what they did to you. Well, I didn't do shit to no. Do you see these scars on my neck? Do you see these scars on my body? What did I possibly do to a person that choked me out? Slept with other women, threw sushi that I bought for them all over my car to make my car smell like sushi. The day I got locked up because of a false statement that they made to the police, they threw juice in the back of my car to make my seats mold. And all over all my property, all my furniture, all my belongings in the back seat of the car. Like, where are you getting this idea that I, me, I'm getting karma for what I did to them? I'm just not, I'm not. Maybe you tarot readers are reading the situation wrong. Maybe you took the bait and didn't see the whole entire story. Maybe you're a bit confused. Maybe you're unaware because you weren't here for the last year. It's just, it's crazy to me that people have such a thing to assume about a situation that they've never actually studied fully. So again, all publicity is good publicity when you're a celebrity or rising star, right? Whatever. But I just don't take too kindly to the idea of people putting me in this space where it looks like I'm doing XYZ to them and it's like, nah, that's not the case. I'm just protecting myself from someone who's been draining to my energy. So when you come to a person like me and you try to hit me with a, oh no, these people just pressing to know me for clout. Like I've been viral already by myself. I did the work myself to get my platform. Yes, of course, being next to new people gives you new neural pathways. But if I'm literally trying to block off the ones that you created, how am I trying to use you for success? I'm trying to look at those people that you connected me to and cut them off. You connected me to strangers that I don't even know. I'm cutting the energy off. I'm like trying to figure out where are you taking my energy at? Where are you taking my stuff at? Where are you taking my body? Where are you taking my energy signature? Because I don't want the connection. So I would prefer people to actually clean up their perceptions of people and really get the full 411 scoop before they run their fucking mouths. Because if someone offered to come pick me up in your car, I'm not trying to disrespect you. I don't even know you. Like, I don't even know which one of the girls' car it is. It could have been the white girl, could have been the black girl, could have been the light skinned baby mama, could have been the other girl whose keys was under my car. I don't know who car it was. I don't give a shit. I wasn't expecting it to be somebody's car. They told me, "Oh, well, I'm about to come get you." Like it was an attempt to intentionally make me feel some kind of way. I'm about to go back to the crib. Yeah, bro, I'm about to go back to the crib. Like, yeah, this is where I live at now. Since you didn't want to let me live with you, I'm living with somebody else. I don't give a fuck. But then still calling me the other day because you know it's an ovulation cycle, it's routine. Oh, hey, man, yeah. Can I come nutting you? Put your tongue ring in. Yeah, I'm ovulating and I'm not about to put myself under that kind of stress. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And I finally made the decision to put up the boundaries. And then it's like, but I still got access through people that you don't even realize. Yeah, I'm accessing you through your other neighbors. I put my energy in the girl that lived next to you. So even when you think you vibing with her, it's really me. Yeah, everything around you is me. Because essentially he's neurologically hacked everybody around here through what I've mentioned, the neural pathway and the root chakra and the brain. So when people look at me like I'm crazy or insane because I'm letting them know, hey, your energy portal is actually quite filthy because this person has added this, and this in it. People look at me like, oh no, you're trying to hurt me and my family. I'm like, I'm you. It's hurting because you're finally feeling the pain that you're numb to because you become used to it. You've been hacked. I'm trying to unhack you because I want to be unhacked because if you stay hacked, then I stay hacked, and I gotta still deal with that. So again, I brought the energy up. Now I feel it in my eye. I feel the pressure, whatever's going on with their life in my face. Just speaking about them brought their energy back. But the point that I'm making here is this, because I had to make the content because it's a review. When it comes to relationships and soul ties, you really got to be aware of who you're dealing with because people will genuinely sleep with you just so they can sleep with any and everybody. Some people will sleep like girls think that they like the dude that they sleeping with, but really they like you. You understand? Like they think that they like you, but the energy that they like in is really your energy signature. They don't realize it though. They thinking that they fall in love with the guy. Whole time they fall in love with how the guy how you are. Because the guy has studied your personality for the last year and took your qualities and capabilities and your spiritual gifts and your ability to access certain realms to them. Like taking me through there. I'm sitting in the room, I'm on top of you, looking at you. We not even doing nothing. And I start feeling my brain feel like it's going numb. And I start seeing green and purple and blue all swirling around my room and blue sparkles and shit. Where are we going? And we do this every full moon. Like that's my reality. That because I've been doing that since I was meditating when I was a kid. I would be in my grandmother's house when I was young, and I'd just be sitting there, and I like close my eyes, and I just look around, and I would see green and purple swirling around me. Like I've always been an energetic being, but I just wasn't aware of what I was doing. So when people like, oh no, that's my energy. You dark, that's you. You the reason why you sniffling like that. That's you. Like no, I've been doing this since I was a kid, since before you even existed in my world. Purple and green have always been my favorite colors. Even the day I met you, when we went to the fight party, Gervonta Davis had on purple and green at the fight party when he was fighting the Hispanic guy. And the person I was talking to dealing with their favorite colors were also green and purple. They like the Joker. No coincidences there. That's literally been my 411 forever. Because I knew that person for 14 years. So it's like, huh? Where are we getting this idea that you're selling the idea that I'm pressing to be like you in your energy or say I know you? I'm not even mentioning this person's name on anything that I've like any video I've recorded while I'm doing it, like on my lives here. I haven't even mentioned this person's name or tagged them in their platform. So I'm not doing this to act or be connected. If you know, you know. If you up there and you see and you got the eyes to see you outside, then you know, then you know. Simple as that. But pressing for clout, trying to be on somebody else's line, no. I don't like that idea that that's being propagated. But of course, when you're on the rise and you're the new one on the scene, of course it's going to look like, but people don't know what happened before. So it's like, yeah. And then do this and we're going to get her to act up. Watch. What we going to do? Watch. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know you're difficult. I know you can get the fuck off my page. Like what? Women are supposed to be difficult. I'm not supposed to give you free access to all my resources. Are you crazy? I'm not supposed to give you the ability to have access to me just because you're a human being. Because you don't get to plant your fucking trees and your crops on every farmer's land. That's the farmer's land over there. You don't get to go to everybody's house and go in their refrigerator. You don't get to go into everybody's checking account and take out $20 just because you need $20 a day. So when y'all think that y'all could walk up to any woman and just pump it up, you're fucking delusional. I don't care what they talking about, divine freedom and sexuality and creativity. It's how the world go around. You don't get you don't get the good what the privilege to just go to every person's house, and you don't get to drive everybody's car. Hmm. And I'm sitting here talking about it and trying to protect myself, and there's people purposely outside my window trying to force something that I don't want. I don't want that with you. If you can't speak to me and talk to me, I don't want you. I don't want that. I don't know what this shit painful. You locked in with a fucking idiot that's sitting here trying to whoop my ass. I don't got it in me to deal with you if you still dealing with that motherfucker. You're not my friend. If that's your friend and you deal with them on the back end, but you it's two separate, it's no way it's separate because energy is energy. So if that's what you deal with, then I don't want to deal with you. I like my side. I want to be on my side. I want to represent for my people. I don't want to be associated with that no more. Because I'm not about to be dishing out to people that's literally sitting here trying to have me outside looking crazy. The point that I'm making is about relationships and connections, right? So when it comes to relationships and connections, a lot of the times we don't realize we're locked in with multiple people at the same time, right? And people don't know how to take accountability for the fact that, like, yo, you can be locked in with somebody and not realize that they're taking your energy back to somebody else. They're feeding your aura to somebody else. So you're sitting here trying to figure out why you feel drained, why you feel tired, why you feel sick, why you feel like something's wrong with you. You're trying to figure out what's going on with you. Whole time is because somebody is locking into your energy and taking it somewhere else that it has no business being. You'll set up your energetic boundary in your fucking house, and there's people in your neighborhood sitting here putting up checkpoints and shit around your windows and coming around trying to energy siphon through your apartment through the wall. Like, if you understand energy and you understand how your energy can be sent anywhere in the world at any point in time, that there's no such thing as walls when you're energetic. Like, you we're here, but you can send your energy. I can go think about somebody in Cuba and feel the vibration of Cuba, right? Just went up to 21. You see how I just opened up my aura to something else, and it brought the reflection of it into my physical reality. So it's like, when I'm sitting here looking at you and you're genuinely trying to disrespect me on a multitude of platforms of existence, when it's spiritual, you making it look like I'm just meant to just be on my knees and sucking dick all day. Disrespecting me, throwing shit in my throat, just basically making me look like a throat goat. Like, that's all I want to do all day is just suck dick and party and get fucked in the ass. Like, that's what you're trying to put out for me spiritually into the world. Why would I want to be connected to you? When that's not what I wanna do. Like, I don't just because I dance on a pole don't mean I wanna get fucked all day. Like, dancing on this pole over here is fun. It's in my bedroom. And even if I go to work and go make some ones and I start stacking up some racks and the money start coming in, that don't mean that I'm there getting fucked. Like, I'm genuinely just dancing. I'm just going to dance. That's dancing. People be so confused. They think that a woman dancing in a bathing suit on a pole means she wants to get fucked, but when she goes to the beach and walks in a straight line, she don't want to get fucked. But if I walk around with clothes on the beach, I look crazy. But if I wear my bathing suit on the beach, I look like I fit in. But if I wear my dancing outfit at the strip club, oh, she's a hoe, huh? But if I wear, it's the same thing as wearing a bathing suit. I don't understand. Because not everybody that dances at the club gets naked. Some clubs don't even let you get naked. They make you put these on. These are pasties. So you got to put this over top of your nipple. So you never even actually look naked. You just look. It's like everything's censored out. You never even the girls who take off their bottoms. Some of them have these. It's like these invisible panties where it's like it literally covers the crack of your coochie to the crack of your ass, and then you bend over. It's like clear lines on the sides on your hips when you bend over. So that area is all blurred out. So no one's actually seeing your coochie print. No one's ever actually seen your booty hole. It's literally like the closest thing to it, but not that. So people think that, oh, if a girl is a strip club, she a hoe. That means she trying to get fucked on. No, I'm just dancing because I like to have strong ass arms. So when a nigga come playing with me, I could knock that nigga the fuck out. Knock him in his fucking shit. That's why I like to dance. Cause when I want to go us and knock your shit the fuck out, I want to be able to do it because I like to have strong arms. When I go and hit you with a hook, I want you to know that I'm not fucking playing with you. Because I was boxing as a kid. I already went through fame. My brother and sister's father was a whole entire welterweight boxer. He was international fighting on HBO. My family already went through fame. Everybody in my family got Range Rovers, Mercedes Benz, Audis. Money's all flowing through the family tree. I'm not ever hopping on nobody's live or line just to get clout and get attention because I could get that from my own family. I could go, oh grandma, look like I used to do. Let me drive your truck. Oh, which Benz you want? See, I'm driving a little baby Benz just because. Like, There's BMW. Everybody got a foreign car in my family. The only person that don't is my brother, my grandmother. Like nobody sitting here. And it's very ladylike of me to still dance because a woman in her feminine energy, but not necessarily fucking the whole world, is still a thing. I would love to stand up, but the issue is every time I try to stand up, I literally had a friend last night that I contacted on the phone. He sat here, he working for the Masons, and he's one of my exes, and he's mad at me. Oh yeah, yeah. The reason why I took all your salon stuff is because da da da, and you did me dirty. You did. I'm like, you do realize that you was trying to sleep with me and three other women at the same institution, right? And then on top of that, I got into a car accident, and you took all my property. But you've known me since my kid was 6 months, and we've been locked in, and you know my family. So I thought you knew me. I thought we was better than that, where you would take it and make it all about money. Oh no! By the time you came back, I moved downstairs. That's bullshit. You could have just took my stuff downstairs with you. I saw the sweet space that you had. He showed me his sweet space last night. You could have just took my property with you. You let these girls run through my wigs. I got $700 shears in there. You left my shampoo bowl. The shampoo bowl cost $1,500. I bought all that shit myself with my own money, and that was my property. If I'm paying booth rent to you, it would make sense for you to be like, oh, you know, and this your property, yeah, be like that. Get the fuck out the shop. Don't come back. I'm calling the police on you. But that's my property I brought to your salon. That's like this construction worker. If he goes works for this person and he leaves his box on a job or he leaves his box on a truck and he's goes gets into an accident for 3 weeks, right? He gets into an accident for 3 weeks and he's sitting there waiting to get his stuff back. And he comes back. He's like, "Oh yeah, sorry, bro. I took your tools that were your tools that you invested in, all your gadgets, your saws, your ladders. I took that and I sold it to somebody else who took your position." He gonna be like, "Nigga, that's my shit. I don't give a fuck if I'm not working for you and you fired me. Nigga, give me my shit. That's my stuff. I bought that." Come to find out, he walks out the salon. He works underneath the girl to this day. So I'm like, so you literally still working underneath my stuff. You have no urge in your soul to be like, let me go upstairs and just go get her back her stuff. Like you sitting there like, oh yeah, it is what it is, I don't really mess with her like that no more. You're a fucking liar. You just needed your own space. Well, yeah, she can't really put that over top of me now. I don't need her for nothing now. I ain't working for you forever. Basically, like him and my ex, they act like I don't know that they're locked in, like they're cool. Like they think that I'm stupid enough to not know what's going on. Like it's like a continuous like if we all could lock in with her energy, we gonna stay abundant. So we all gonna stay locked in because we all met each other. So it's like we gotta stay connected now. We built a portal off of you. We built this new life off of it going through you. So you gotta take us through there for everything that we need. Meanwhile, y'all sitting here beating me down to the fucking floor, making me go look, trying to make sure I go homeless, smear campaigning me, doing spell work on me. Like I had the eyes to see, so I saw that he had his girl trying to do fucking spell work and rituals on me, and the girl was shaking and convulsing. She had on all red. Had these shells like this. She was throwing them and stuff, throwing bones and all of that. And I'm sitting here looking like, bro, I'm going through all of this spell work and manipulation, and y'all got the fucking nerve to say that I'm sitting here. I want to be in this. Y'all did this shit to me. Last night he was like, "Yeah, I got this job I got to do on this car. Oh, that bolt shouldn't have came off that car that easy. Oh yeah, Like I just felt the stuff happening to my. I'm like, hold on. Are you fixing my shit? Are you breaking my shit? Because it feel like you breaking my shit. It feel like it's cleaning up a little bit, so it's less pain. But then I start feeling something that made me feel like sleepy in the front of me. And I'm like, what the hell is that? So then I start going through. I was like, oh, you trying to turn this into a damn limousine like it's a big old shoot for a minute, just like whoosh, whoosh. Come on, get your energy fix. All of these things are connected. It's a portal. Come over here. You can get your fix. It's like a restaurant. Come on through. Oosh, oosh. All these wounds are ready to get taken through there. Like, what the fuck are you doing to people spiritually? And people wonder why we look at men like we don't want to fuck with y'all. We think y'all are disgusting. We hate y'all. We wish y'all would stop because y'all have daughters. So what the fuck you think gonna happen to your daughter when she gets older? What you think gonna happen to your mother? What you think is happening to your mother right now in her neighborhood since you so smart? What you think everything you do to a woman is happening to every woman in your life? It's a reflection. Now, And a cosmic healed space is like, well, I feel blessed to be able to provide all of this divine energy to all of these kings around me. I'm helping my community thrive. It's just a beautiful job to be able to provide this energy signature to all of these people. And everything that I give out comes back to me tenfold because I say so and I manifest that that is true. And so be it. So mote it be. Anything that I give out, anything that I water the men around me with will come back to me because I'm a divine feminine and it's my job to pour into my community. That's a beautiful way to be. But baby, we in a different space and time where people are literally hacking your information to steal your identity, to steal your frequency. At the point where I'm now, like I said, tapping in with my ex and I'm tapping in with the girl he talking to, and it feels like when I disconnect her energy core from me, my whole womb felt like it came out. And I felt that feeling the first time. He's like, yeah, I found a girl that's just like you. I'm looking like, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. And I felt the pain I was feeling in my womb that day because it was ovulation time, same thing. And I found a girl just like you. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm doing DoorDash. I'm working. I'll talk to you later. The same girl been around all this time, basically trying to transfer all of my me into this girl, like will sleep with me and then go to the other girl and then lock our energies in. So like if I'm feeling, he said, you could think about me all day. When you think about me, just think about me. Meanwhile, he's sitting there in another girl face. So you're energetically tying two women together to build the baddest bitch, the most powerful queen that ever existed. Which again, it's all about legacy. But if you're not doing it in an honest way where everyone's understanding what's going on, and I can sit here and look at you and be like, "What's up? What? Hey, what you use to clean your bathroom? What you use to clean your bathroom? Hmm? Oh, for real? Oh, that's what's up. What you use to vacuum your floor? What you eat at night? Oh, for real? Oh, that's what's up. Like, if we can't have these kinds of conversations, then we don't have no business being dick sharers, shares of the same company. Because people who have shares in the company have to be able to agree on stuff so that they could actually like run their company effectively. So it didn't make very good sense to me. He called me yesterday. Stop talking about me on your live. Stop talking about me on your live. Stop giving me stuff to talk about. Just disappear. But after I got off the phone with my other ex, and called him, I was like, I just had to check. I'm like, let me check the energy out to make sure because I'm suspicious. I'm thinking that these two people are locked in doing this work together on me together. But I'm gonna just check and see. I call him, what you doing? Nothing. What's up? What's good? What's goody? Any other time I call him, uh, all of a sudden you so healthy. What's going on? How you just get so healthy all of a sudden? What's going on? Have you mind yesterday? I was feeling like I was choking all day. I felt like I was tied up. My neck was hurting. I felt like my phone kept saying phone storage full, iPhone storage, no more storage. Stuff was apps was being weird. The girl energy upstairs was feeling drained. And then somehow you over here looking like, yeah, what's up? What's up? I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling in the house. I'm good. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. What's up? What's good? What's goody? What's goody? Oh, Oh, I had to go through and clean the energy up because ain't no way I'm gonna allow a man to do that to all the women around me. And for the weirdos who are worried about getting paid to be somebody ex, didn't nobody ask you? I don't need nobody to be my ex. I don't, it's never that, it's not that I'm here to talk about. And if you're not listening to what I'm saying, then you can just leave. But I'm here talking about how we as Americans, as people, as adults, need to be more accountable of our spiritual hygiene. Just that simple. Because when you're not careful about what you're doing in someone else's spirit, and again, this person was doing this intentionally, right? At this point, y'all can get to the conclusion that this was done intentionally. This was not something that was done by accident. Like sometimes we don't realize we're bleeding people's personalities into each other, and we're putting people in conjunction with each other that have no business knowing each other. Sometimes we don't realize that, but this person was intentionally doing this. So what I'm saying is, y'all need to be more aware of what y'all are doing spiritually, because some people are intentionally setting you up to be tied into somebody else's energy algorithm. And it'll benefit you, but then be hurting somebody else. It'll benefit you, but then be hurting somebody's child. And that's what I don't like. I blocked their comments so I can't see them, so you don't have to respond to them. But like, that's my thing. When y'all don't realize it's damaging to people's children, what y'all are doing, that's where the issue comes in for me. So when we have people who are genuinely and literally, like I said, literally ensuring the mishandling of people, ensuring the mishandling of women and children just for their own gain. Like, dude, one day we stopped talking. He opens up, oh, I'm doing snow plowing. And ever since then, like this whole entire year, like when the snow plows came, the amount of pain I felt in my heart chakra, the way it felt like the death magic that was being done on me. And it's like y'all acting like y'all know I'm not like y'all know I'm able to see. Like I'm literally marked with all the markings spiritually. Like I didn't have to tattoo none of this on my body. I'm marked this way. These are legit markings on my body that are there. You understand what I'm saying? So for y'all to even be so bold, so wild to even think for a second that one, you would try to change my identity with somebody else's, like trade somebody else's and put another girl in my shoes, like basically make somebody else hack my brain so that she could walk around looking like me, this majestic, wonderful queen. But I got all the birthmarks, so we already know it's not you, Shawty Low. Like we know it's not you. Jig is up. Jig is up, Shawty. Like you're not me. Stop being on my dick. Get away from me. Spiritually, you're not me. The markings are here. These are not tattoos. I don't have to lie about what identity. I don't need a driver's license to prove that this is how I move around. Like you can energetically try to bury me and put all these different people's energy on top of me all you want to try to make it seem like it's not me and hide me behind all these different. You can use your, as a man, use your phallus to go ahead and collect all these different energies and put them and bury me underneath all these women. Do all that shit. At the end of the day, I don't have to lie about my birthmarks. This is my birthmark. This is the same thing as the Milky Way, which is this right here is the same thing as Orion's belt. I don't have to lie about who I am and how my body matches up to the algorithm of the whole entire freaking galaxy. I don't have to lie about that. But if you got women walking around acting like they me, little me's, and then you sitting here trying to make me look crazy to the internet, it's like the markings are here. Who's trying to be pressed to say that I know someone? What is their fame going to do for my solar connection? Do y'all not see that knowing them has cost me more than not knowing them? Look at how my life was when I simply met them in passing and continued on with my own pathway versus when I allowed them into my space for a year. Look at how my life changed and what happened. Why would I be pressed to know someone like that who, when I got around them, my life declined? I had money. I just came into money. I'm about to go ahead and get my Well, I already had my passport. I'm about to get my son's passport. All of this stuff is going good for me. But then they like even just this morning, y'all saw where my energy was at now, and y'all told me some girl, please hurry up and get up. Girl, please get up. Girl, please get up. Like y'all see what their energy does. Like she's not me. She will never be me. The baby mama's not me. She's not me. No girl that you know, no city, no state is me. No one has these sacred markings on their body. You can't point me to Jesus. Jesus is only 2,000 years old, man. Jesus is only 2,000 years old. You cannot point me to no Jesus. Jesus is only 2,000 years old. The concept of Jesus is having clear crystal consciousness, and crystal clear consciousness. I know better. In crystal clear consciousness, I know better. You're not going to put your Woody in me and then stick me up inside of another girl to hide my spirit and give my energy to someone else so that they could look bigger than me. You're not doing that to me. You're not going to have people attacking her sacral chakra all day, and then it's going to feel like I'm getting fucked in my mouth all day, so I can't even pronounce my words because I'm stuttering because of the effect of what happens to a woman's sacral chakra. Because all day for women, it just feels like people are doing this to us all day. It feels like something's just stabbing us right here all day, all day, all day. Especially when you attach to certain people, you just feel like you're getting stabbed right here all day. I'm not about to be the energy sitting in this space, taking on this blow for any woman or any man where I'm gonna feel like I gotta basically feel like I'm getting choked by a damn dick all day because you got me in your sacral chakra. Hell no. Your sacral chakra is not even protected enough for me to even trust you to be the house that I live in. Why would I want to be in your sacral chakra space when everybody's stabbing you in your sacral? No, absolutely not. It's not gonna work like that. It never has. It never will. Take the hook out. Take it back wherever you got it from, and close my portal back up. I'm not busting it wide for the whole nation to feel comfortable. Meanwhile, everybody's treating me like shit. And no one's saying like, oh, thank you, Goddess, for the blessing. Like, dang, y'all love some Jesus. Jesus ain't doing a goddamn thing today. Jesus ain't doing shit today. Y'all love y'all some Jesus. Y'all say Jesus name every day. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Jesus, this, Jesus, 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 Jesus ain't doing nothing. But you sitting here coming to me every single day for energy. You sitting here trying to set up me to get energetically hacked. You sitting here messing with my son, getting voodoo and roots put on him so that people have access to his energy. But y'all love y'all some Jesus though. But y'all forget the actual people that y'all use and take advantage of every day in real life, in real time. Like those dudes that was just outside the window just now. All that stuff that they did, yeah, we it's a job that we was told to do. Everybody was talking behind the scenes, everybody clear audience. Yeah, bruh. Somehow she got away, she got on my track. Go ahead and put this on her. This is what she need to do right here. This is how you set this one up right here. Do this. Da 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 da. They all working together. And the fact that men are sitting here working together in groups to hurt women like that to keep us from being free. Because if we take back our power, we actually have control over our bodies. We allow them to really have to be accountable for their own shit. So meaning when they getting stabbed in the heart by that random man that's coming in telling them to pay their rent, they gonna have to feel that shit and understand why it's so important for them to not have to pay that man for their rent. And they should actually, I don't know, try to run a salon out of their own basement and something, own a house, own something, so they don't have to deal with that no more. When they gotta go to work and they gotta deal with their boss man telling them, "Hey, sir, you didn't clock in at this time and this time. I need you to do 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 do." When they going through all of that, they gonna have to feel that shit, and they gonna wonder why. Oh, that's why my wife wants me to have my own business, and she wants me to do this and do that. Oh, that's why she be complaining. That's why she be mad. Cause it be feeling like this when now I understand why she always be angry at me when this happens because it is actually painful to deal with this shit. But no, they keep on trying to run up in somebody's womb, acting like they had like go to your mother. That's what your mother is for. Use her. That's we're not married. We're not even cool like that. We're not even friends anymore. And especially after the way that you treated me, both exes. Why would y'all want to still be in my energy and still be trying to use me for y'all's emotional support? When y'all literally are telling the world that I ain't shit and y'all try to make me not shit by taking away all my shit. But literally letting everybody know I am the shit based on how you need to be in my energy to feel comfortable. Oh no, she just a throwaway. I'm just using that bitch. Okay, well, even if that's the case, as a man, how weak are you where you have to use women to feel comfortable? Now that says a lot about you and your weaknesses because now you're using a woman who's supposed to be fang, small, whimsical, dainty. You using a woman to protect yourself from the world? But you're not even paying it forward to her, not even giving her no flowers, no gifts, no respect, no nothing. You giving her your ass to kiss. You leaving women stranded in the middle of the street at night? Women? Like you're a man, that's different. But you're leaving a woman who has a child out in the middle of the street at night. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then for the men who are encouraging this kind of behavior, who are on these podcasts, on these platforms, talking about something, oh yeah, she just mad because you know the other girl, she stimulate my mind and make me feel like a king. She just suck your fucking dick and don't complain because she desperate, because she just like depressed. And she understands some stuff about life, but she depressed, so she just willing to go with whatever because she just don't want to be alone because she understands how partnership works. But a woman who's like, okay, I don't want to be alone. I want to be a partner with you, but I need you to start acting like this or start getting these things in order. And then you sitting here lying, saying, "Oh no, I don't have none of that in order," wasting somebody's time. The whole time you have all that in order, and you're just using this woman as a fucking like. That's the thing that I'm like you. So for me, I had an ex again who had a business and everything. They were getting paid off of their vlogging, their YouTubes and stuff, their videos and stuff. I'm sitting here like, okay. He's like, well, I don't have. I'm saying, you got your you got your LLC and everything set up. No, I ain't got it set up. I'm like, oh, I can help you with that. I'm sitting here using my time to figure out how to get their LLC started, get their ENT started, get all these things, get their EIN number. Get doing. I'm using my time to help them get these papers together. Whole time when I started putting in my information for YouTube to start getting paid off of YouTube, so that y'all can start sending that money. So y'all should start sending y'all donations. But when I start setting my stuff up for this to even be up here, I realized you had to have all that already in place. I'm like, so if you've been getting paid off of YouTube for 10 years, you just sat in my face and lied to me for a whole year about even being a business owner and having your shit set up. Because even on TikTok, I started putting my information in TikTok. Same thing. You must have this. So for every platform that you're getting a check from, you had to have it. Because I mean, I did it before too. I was getting paid off of Instagram for my reels because I was going viral. Like I said, I went 1.5 million viral by myself. I didn't need nobody to do that. When I did that, I was just talking to my son and my brother. That was it. Nobody else. I was in my house doing hair. That was it. I had a few friends who were like, "Oh, what you need to do content is this, and this, and this." Okay, bet. Let's do it. So for me, to see that you sat here and let me try to figure out how to help you get your life together the whole time you actually got it together. So then I was like, hold on. Then he's like, yeah, well, my baby mother just got a car. Hold on. So your baby mother got a car. So both of y'all motherfuckers ain't have a car when I first started talking to you, but somehow, some way, while you in my energy, I'm feeling drained, I'm feeling beat up, I'm feeling like I'm getting like played with, I'm starting to look crazy. You get in a car, she get in a car, you and this is crazy because I was like, yeah, maybe y'all should stop fighting. Like if her the reason you got this pimple on your face because her dad stabbed you, maybe you should just get your own place. And he's like, I'll move in with you, so let's get a place. And he took me to all these different locations. So now I'm realizing you was locking my information in with all these different neighborhoods just to be able to lock my information into neighborhoods to take away to disempower me so that my energy is all spread every which way. And I'm trying to figure out why I feel so disheveled. It's because I got all these different people in my energy that I didn't used to have in my energy. You're spreading my shit thin like it's your money, like it's your energy, and it's not even yours. I'm not yours to share with the world. You making deals, shaking hands with people in my face, basically like, yeah, bruh, she's all yours. Take her. Take her through there. Yeah, she's open. She going for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She one of them. Yeah, yeah. She cool with it. Yeah, she one of them girls. Marketed me to all these different companies and then never had intentions on moving into these places. I mean, I'm literally in school, get my pharmacy technician's certification. On top of that, I'm already a licensed cosmetologist. I have my own business. I have a business for my son, Marvelous Making. Y'all can go on TikTok and go order the sweatshirts and hoodies and stuff and sage bundles. I also have my own car paid off. I need to get it back from the impound because I had a ticket that caused me to lose my car. But I'm in my own place. I definitely have my life together. We have bumps and stuff and situations happen, but yeah, I definitely still got stuff going on. I mean, I'm monetizing my YouTube channel and my Instagram is monetized as well. And I'm starting to work with women to start building a platform so we can learn how to protect our wombs better. So I am actually doing a lot of decent things in the community actually. Yeah, that's real. The poll is also boss move because I mean, when you have a man act like that and you need to go get money, you can just go dance and have fun. The money's there. Getting on the pole is just expressing once. I mean, let me show y'all something, right? To be able to do this alone takes hella upper body strength, right? To have control while doing that and turning it into different moves, sensuality, expressing oneself, reminding yourself to move smooth, flow with the pole. It's not completely a sexual act. And to turn dancing with a prop into money is not a bad thing. The issue is y'all have sexualized it because, see, in other countries like India, men literally put on little diaper cloth things and climb up the pole to see how long they can stay up at the top of the pole. And being able to stay at the top of the pole for a longer period of time makes them a man. It's like a bar mitzvah. But y'all in America have turned that into a sexualized act where it's all about perversion and imagining a girl swirling on your wee wee. Excuse me. That's in India. It's the same situation because that's where it came from. That's where it originated from. Like, so I'm here to clarify just a few things. Who cares about America? Go back to pole dancing. I may not have grown up with my father up until I was 7. However, my brothers and sisters, their father was in our house from the time I was 1 all the way up until I was about 10. And when he left from our life, my grandfather was there to catch us. My uncle was also there and supported me when I was an infant up until I was about 2 before he went off to the military. I've had endless men in my life to support me. I'm not a woman who's grown up without a man's support in my life at all. That's not how I was raised. So that misconception can be clarified right now. My father was locked up until I was 7, but my brother and sister's father was there from the time I was 1. My mother met him at my first birthday, all the way up until the time I was 10. And again, when I was 10, I moved directly from my grandmother's house to my grandfather's house. Okay? And when I was an infant, my uncle lived with my grandmother and was helping my mother take care of me in my grandmother's house in her apartment. My mother moved with my brother and sister's father quickly because she was tired of living with her brother and her mother in a 2-bedroom apartment. So she moved with my brother and sister's father out of survival and then had my brother quickly after that by the time I was 2 on my way to 3. Okay? So there was never a point in my life where I didn't have a masculine presence in my life. For the people who are trying to say that these are daddy issues or issues about a woman not experiencing a man's security and a man's presence, that's bullshit. This is a woman who's woken up spiritually and realized that men take access to women for granted as if it's just a given, not realizing when you're accessing certain women, you're overstepping boundaries with people who are not who don't want to give you access. I don't want to give the people who are working, the people who loaded up their truck just now and did their equipment stuff, them being locked in with me. Now I gotta energetically pay for them and their day. I'm one of the donuts on their ring. Like I'm like a cup of coffee that they came to just drink. And they came and siphoned all this energy up off of me. And I'm still locked in with it because I still feel it. So I know how to disconnect the donut and cut it and just let them go so I could just feel the release and they could just go about their business, thankfully, because of my spiritual awareness. But when these men continuously do things like this Donald Trump grab her by the pussy energy, it's disrespectful. Because if it was your daughter that was saying this, you'd be like, "Baby, what you mean the man by the window was making you, and you feeling him accessing your daughter? You sitting here watching somebody play with your daughter on that level, like tantrically playing with your daughter pussy. Because you know how to send vibes through the phone. Y'all are all grown men. You know how to call a woman on the phone and be like, "What's up with you? Yeah, show me. Yeah, let me see what you got going on. Oh, there you go. Okay, I feel you. We okay, we locked in. I feel you. If you know how to do that as a man, why is it so hard for you to believe that some strange man in the neighborhood is doing that to women without their permission? If you know how to do that and you do that when you feel like flirting, when you feel like you want to get comforted, why is it so hard to believe that somebody who genuinely hates a woman and wants her to fail so that they can succeed? So if I get all these men to hold her down and she focusing on fighting them, she's not gonna focus on the fact that I'm getting her energy through this woman over here, so that I could use her energy to fuel my life because I just want to treat her like shit because I don't fuck with her because she made me feel like this small when I was supposed to feel this small and when I'm supposed to face reality. So instead, I want to make her feel this small, and I'm gonna go use her to go make this other girl feel this big. Why is it so hard for y'all to believe that? The men who do that are weirdos. I'm glad somebody's saying it because it's like, why is it so hard for y'all to believe that that's how people carry shit? If I explain it in that way, I don't make it spiritual. I just make it clear. So dude basically outside the window trying to vibe with me before he go to work so he could get his little fix, his little cup of coffee, and he not trying to get off my line. I don't understand why he not off my line because like okay, okay, I understand. Cosmic, sharing is caring. All right, get the fuck out my face. Okay. And then now my ex dude, he know my neighbor, they be vibing and shit. He be vibing with her to get to me. And she be vibing with me. And I be looking at her like, girl, no. Like, don't get me wrong, my mind be curious and roaming around and stuff. But so if I make it more simple for y'all and I break it down to simple terms, basically do like the vibe with every and anybody, and it's like I don't want to vibe with you no more because you're not on my line. But the way that you locking me in with other people that I don't know to the point where it's like I gotta go in and neurologically cut pathways and stuff because you building a tree off of me, but then not even watering me. It's crazy. You're the type that likes to talk and not listen. I definitely listen. Oh, I listen. And I listened to a man literally last night tell me, "Oh, I was into you." And yeah, I'm like, "So then tell me this. Why did you say that you wanted to come nut at me? I I have a big platform. I'm not focused on that anymore. I gotta call you back. Bye." Like, oh, when you was about to sit here and be like, "So what's up? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, you want me to come over now? You want me, right? Yeah. Yeah, I sound like I'm doing good now, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want me to come over?" And you thought I was like, "You're not gonna come over no more?" Nah, you know what? I'm actually gonna stay in the house tonight. I'm actually probably gonna go out with my friends. You thought I was gonna be on that stupid time, right? No, no, no. I was gonna. So what was your point? Okay, so this morning when you called me and you said that you wanted to come nut in me, what was that about? I got a big platform. I got oh, because you wanted everybody to watch me look stupid. You didn't want to be called out for what the fuck you said out your mouth. I hate men that do shit like that. And then you trying to propagate to the whole internet. Yeah, she on my line. She trying to be like, bro, no. I haven't said your name to nobody. If people don't know who you are and people don't know what's going on behind the scenes, then they don't know who I'm talking about. I could be talking about the man next door for all they know. Your guilty reaction to me lets people know who you are and who I'm talking about. So you could love me all day, but don't love me and lust me. Don't You can love me, don't lust me. Don't lock in with me at night and then go roaming through the streets to lock in with all these other people. Give them access to my energy when you know these people ain't giving a fuck about me, ain't helping me, ain't doing shit. Like the bitches you fucking, they could at least come get their hair done. If you was really a G, you would have us all paying each other. Oh yeah, I know this girl to do hair, bro. Da, 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 da. She do real good weaves. Oh, for real? Where she live at? Okay, boom. We locked. I'm doing a girl weave. She give me money, her hair done. We can exchange energy and get to know each other on those type of terms. But to be a man who's gonna sleep with you, sleep with me, give me the full fellatio, and then go be with the next girl at her house, and then on her, and then go out to the casino and catch more, and then want to come lay back in my bed in the middle of the night and ask me why I'm acting crazy. Like, I can't feel all them people energy because I'm an empath. I feel all those energies. So then you coming back to me, why are you acting like this? And then I'm sitting here like, bro, just you know what? Just matter of fact, I think I'm tripping. You need to get the fuck out of my house because you literally took my car, had my car, took my money, sent it to somebody else on Cash App. My money, sent it to somebody else. Talking about something, yeah, babe, what you doing? My fucking money. You sent a memo saying, babe, what you doing off my phone, and you just put your dick in me, and you had your mouth on my, and then you ended, and then you took my money and you went. And then you went and took my car to the casino, and then I cleaned my car out and I find her keys under my car seat. Yeah, you gotta get the fuck out my house. And then when I tell you to get the fuck out my house and you act like you don't want to, you come and you choke me and I got scars on my neck. I got scratches on my neck, like permanent. You not only did you do it when I first moved here, but again you choked me out. We got scratches all around my neck. Again? I'm not crazy and delusional, and I refuse to have the internet sit here and look at me like I'm crazy for literally trying to get y'all to not create soul ties with certain people because people out here are literally lying to your face. I finally just was like, let me stop being in denial. I got my own shit. Let me protect myself and my son. But in route of that, because like all domestic violence survivors do, they tell their story, don't they? Every woman who has a platform that goes against domestic violence, that talks about rebuilding their lives and bossing their lives up, they tell their story. So I'm here to tell my story about what happened to me, and hopefully every girl attached to you does hear what I have to say because what you did to me was fucking foul. What you did to my family was foul. What you did to my son, what you exposed my son to, how you using my son and his aura and his vibe to attract more women. You basically got my 14-year-old, 13-year-old son fucking grown ass women out here. You basically got my 13-year-old child out here fucking grown ass women all through the city because of what you know how to do spiritually and neurologically with your body. And I'm looked at as a crazy person. I'm looked like as a clout chaser because I'm talking and telling my story because I want to protect me and other women and my child from this situation. Because people around me, all in my neighborhood, looking at me like I'm crazy, coming around, coming through the walls, throwing their energy at me, looking at me, trying to beat me down, trying to treat me like shit. Like, no, bitch. You got my 13-year-old child fucking grown ass women. You got grown ass women hopping on my child's dick, and it's not even your vibe. That's not your vibe. No, there's no take a L and move on. That's my child's spirit. Are you fucking stupid? See, I could tell you're not even spiritual. You don't understand spirit ties. Because don't get me wrong, if it was just a physical thing, it's like, okay, we did what we did and this is cut and dry. The energy's still lingering. My son's still waking up sleepy with his eyeballs spinning huh? Like he in a fucking daze, like he can't get up, like somebody doing something to him. Like, huh? The first thing I was him. Huh? Got my motherfucking child's mind spinning. No, you have me fucked up. I'm going to tell my story. You gonna call me, stop talking about me on your live. Stop talking about me on your live. I'm gonna fucking tell my story, bitch. I'm going to tell my story till the fucking day my fucking face turn blue. And I'm gonna tell this story until I turn fucking 50. And it's not because I want clout off of you. It's because I want people who don't know who the fuck you are to know what the fuck you put me through and could potentially put somebody else through if you don't get to continue to use me as your punching bag. I'm going to tell the truth because I can tell the truth and potentially get the protection I need from you. Have other people come in and actually save me, protect me from people like you. Instead of people in the neighborhood, oh, I'm on his side because I get access to that good old V over there. Yeah, that energy good. Yeah. Ugh. Feel good. I understand why he stayed so long. Yeah, that shit good. Why the fuck would you want to even do that to a woman with a child? Because she asked you to be responsible and boss up? I can't help that my family are Masons and fucking Eastern Stars. You are too. You with this shit. You with gang gang. You with that secret society bullshit. So why are you mad at me for them being a part of the team that you play on? I don't play that fucking game. I don't even fucking talk to my family because of that shit. I don't even fuck with my family because they be on that weird shit. Because I had dreams about people in my family. Oh, I got all these resources. You can come over here and take. I don't even mess with my own family because they act like that. I cut off people in my own house. I was homeless because of that. That's the only reason you got the chance to even deal with me because I was looking at what they were doing to me spiritually, occult knowledge. When I finally got the eyes to see what they were doing and acknowledge what it actually was that they were doing to me, my mother got mad and wanted to start a fight with me, and then I ended up being homeless. I didn't choose him. I was homeless, and he called me. He was a friend from a few years ago. Oh, you're homeless. You can come take a shower at my house. And he continued to do things to me while I was homeless. And then I finally stopped going around. I started going to the gym, and I started going to the gym every day, taking my shower at the gym. Okay, that was not me choosing somebody. That was me being around somebody who, if I tried to block them and get my phone, I got my phone number changed 5 times this year. I started off the year, my phone number was like 301-549 1590. I done had 301-549-8554, 301-549-0340, 301-549-0234. Now we at zero. I'm not gonna tell y'all my new number. But y'all see how many times I had to change my number? I was trying to change my number to avoid being around this person. But they would FaceTime me because if I changed my number, they could always get through FaceTime because FaceTime is linked to your Apple account and the Apple ID is linked. So I would I tried my hardest to just get away. And I was like, I finally was like, maybe I should change my Apple ID recently. So when people keep on trying to say, oh, you're with him, I'm attacking you because you're his teammate. I'm just neurologically hacked by a man who has no fucking control over himself. He's using all kind of spirit work. He's using the letters. If you understand the spirituality on the layman's terms, letters. He's using neural pathways. He's using spine, root workers. He's using energy, telekinesis. He's using other people, gang stalking, siphoning energy spies. He's using other women, jealousy, tactics, all kinds of stuff. He's using all this other people that I know mutually to get at me, brothers, family members. Oh, yeah, Auntie B has to come over here and come get custody of her nephew because her nephew's is wilding out. So she got to come over here and get custody of him. So the mom has to get Auntie B. I don't have nowhere to stay. Can I come stay here with you, Auntie B? That's my sister, my aunt, and then my grandmother B. Like making content in my house and then bringing these people energy into the content and then linking himself into the energy because like when you think about a person their energy signature comes into your body and if he's in it then he gets access to it spiritually. He now understands the energy frequency and he knows how to follow the neural pathway back to the person's brain. It's a spiritual gift. It is that you get when you elevate through your spiritual journey. But people sometimes use it for good. I use it for good because I'm like, oh shoot, in your body you feel like this, so let me help you and clear this energy out your root chakra. Let me help clean you out. He uses it as like, oh shoot, let me go ahead and more resources, more people, more connections, bigger tree. We think different. So when people sit here and try to tell me, oh no, 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 you're sitting here, you're lying, that's a good person. Connection is very good. Don't get me wrong, but some people don't want to be connected because I know what you did. You can be connected to any and everybody, but if you're putting your hands on this person, you're still not a good person. Just because you're good to 25 people, if you're beating the shit out of one person, you're still a fucked up person. What do you mean? You can treat everyone in the neighborhood good and say, "Hey man, what's up?" and have a good energy on you because you fucking 25 bitches, but if you beating one of them, you're not a good person. There's no reason for any man to put his hands on any woman. I heard a woman say, "Oh, I'm raising my son to be a king, and if a woman disrespect him, you better know that I'm gonna tell my son to put her back in her place." Bitch, are you dumb? Why would you want your son to put his hands on a woman? He can go to jail. Regardless, it doesn't matter if she especially if she didn't put her hands on him first. But whatever a woman does, no man should ever put his hands on a woman. You should be teaching your son, if a woman gets you that angry, baby, I want you to gather your stuff, gather your belongings, put it in your book bag. I want you to always carry your book bag with you. Take all your property, all your stuff, and walk out and get on the train, get on the bus, or call me if you need to. I will Uber you home. I will get you a bus ride home, whatever you need, because I don't want you to get in trouble, and I don't want no woman to take you out your destiny. You need to be raising your son to do that. But telling your son to put your hands on a woman to put her in her place is fucking retarded. You need to teach your son self-control. Teach your son, hey baby, if a girl get you that mad, look, get your stuff and look at her and then walk away. That's it. Just be firm, look directly at her, nod, and then walk off. I'm hearing women on the internet talking, I'm gonna tell my son to put a bitch in her place. Are you stupid? So a man must have beat your ass and made you feel like, yeah, oh, I understand why he beat my ass and I get it now. I understand why I went through what I went through, but it's not for me to get with the dude and be submitted back into my place. It's like, oh, you put your hands on me because you have no respect for women. You have mommy trauma. Not, oh, because I was acting out and I wasn't respecting your divine masculine energy. That's not divine as a man to put your hands on no woman. You don't see no fucking tiger beating the shit out of a lioness. A lion gonna look at a lioness, and a lioness gonna look at me like, nigga, I wish you would. He gonna smack the cub and she gonna be like, nigga, I beat your motherfucking ass and smack him and he ain't gonna do shit. Because he know he wronged the lioness. You're not gonna see no male tiger maul his wife or the woman he made it with, made a kid with. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all are so y'all some of us are so dumb that we don't even pay attention to the fact that we're part of the animal kingdom and animals don't act as fucking stupid as humans because we're being programmed to act this dumb so that we don't evolve. So they can keep us in this technological trap where everybody's on the internet ranting about shit instead of actually doing the work to fix the shit. Like everybody that I saw on TikTok this morning, it was probably on TikTok since last night, breath stinking, didn't wash their ass yet. Yeah, man, these men, it's a felony. Yeah, he did that, man. He did that. Yeah. Oh, these girls be mad because they don't be putting a man's mind in the mindset of being a king. Yes, I did. He was lying about his position in this world. He was lying about having his stuff together. He was lying about all of that for some odd reason because he had intentions on doing bad stuff to me. His intention was never to be good to me. He put on a front and acted like, I love you. I want you. I do this for you. I love, I love, I love. That was an act. And then he made sure he siphoned my energy, got connections to everybody in my family, everyone that makes my energy what it is, impersonated me and them, took our intellectual property, wrapped us up in a ball of dark confusion, made us look like bad people, painted a story narrative because he has a way of knowing how to poke the bear in somebody else's skin, make them fight, and then be the one to come break up the fight and save the day. Enjoy. So I'm not out here looking for no sympathy, clout, or nothing. I'm here to tell a story about a woman who went through domestic violence, is still standing, still getting their stuff together, realizing, oh, oh, well, the lesson that you learned from getting your car towed was what? That you don't know how to listen to directions? Yeah, but you can't listen to directions from someone who has intentions on fucking you up anyways. I'm not supposed to listen to you. You never had good intentions anyway. The man wanted to get me in jail. The man even threatened to put me in jail. I said no, per US code 15 1815, it's 18 USC 1581, peonage is against the law. So trying to lock me up for any kind of sex trafficking, uh-huh. If it can be proven that you put me into any kind of sex trafficking ring, whether it be physical, spiritual, or emotional, you're going to jail for 20 years or life in prison if I can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. So if you already had intentions on putting me in jail, which is where they start to traffic you out at anyway, hence the girls in ICE concentration camps that are underage and pregnant and now being shipped off to an island, which is what in the fuck is Epstein Island being reincarnated for? because we're focusing on the wrong shit. Because men like this are able to walk through the streets and harvest people's energy and attention while they're doing shit like this to girls in ICE concentration camps. Y'all remember back before it snowed, we was actually focusing on what was going on with ICE? Like everybody was like, oh my God, ICE, oh my God, ICE, before the snow. But then after the snow, everybody just started going back to like, oh, it's about to be summertime. Oh, we about to be outside. Relationships, drama, beef. That's because of people like this. They're planted in areas to capture your attention and your energy and your focus so that you're not worried about why the fuck they're underage girls right now in ICE concentration camps that are pregnant that are being shipped to a undisclosed island. What the fuck you think they're gonna do on that island with them pregnant girls that they already did in the concentration camps? What the fuck you think they're gonna do with them babies that they was doing with the babies on Epstein Island? Didn't we just hear about how they had babies sucking dick and they was pulling babies' teeth out so they couldn't bite back so they would suck harder and it would feel better for these sick ass fucking rich pedophiles? I don't give a fuck. Wasn't Jay-Z's name on the list and he ran out from the country and took a private jet and disappeared? But now all of a sudden he's about to have a show and it's about to be his major comeback. He's about to be on stage. Are y'all not fucking paying attention to what's going on? See, I bring awareness so that y'all forget that, hey, fuck all that baddies club. Fuck all this looking at reality TV and people in drama and being concerned about people's relationships. Why the fuck aren't y'all worried about what's going on with them underage girls being shipped to that island? Everyone forgot about ICE. All these Hispanic people over here sitting here throwing their dicks up in my house trying to spiritually rape me every day. They forgetting that this is really happening to girls who are really getting pregnant, who are really their ancestors, really their cousins, really related to them, really getting shipped to islands, really getting raped, and really about to have babies on an island that nobody knows where the fuck these children are at. You got girls beefing with each other about a fucking dick that everybody done had access to. Bitch, I'm not beefing with you over that man's penis. I'm beefing with you because you have the fucking nerve to even allow him to keep on doing this shit to me. You sitting here watching, I'm looking like separate the energy, get away from me, because you know energetically you're energetically responsible and accountable for your body and what you're doing spiritually. If you outside. So the fact that you keep on engaging in this shit, I'm looking at you like, are you crazy? I have a kid to take care of. Are you crazy? I'm looking at you with a kid over here. You got a kid too. Are you allowing him to you allow him back in the energy? We in a dream together, about to have a menage a trois, me and you. Are you crazy? We have kids to take care of. Are y'all crazy? Oh, I'm the neighbor that know all the tea. Yeah, girl, they in there fighting. He gonna get back with her. She gonna let him hit. Watch. Yeah, girl. Oh yeah. Oh my dude be getting up in that too, girl. He be getting a little cut. Yeah, he promised us a cut as long as we keep her under. So yeah. My job is to. So I got a position in all of this. Yeah, I'm powerful and bitch. What the fuck are you dumb? Your kids are like getting raped right now, and you don't even know it. Your child is being anally penetrated right now. Take me through there. Take me through there. They're opening up portals of spiritual fucking perversion. The energy they're siphoning from us is turning into a physical reality where these girls are being taken to an island. Because everything that is physical, as we know as spiritual people at this point, happens physically. Spiritual stuff alchemizes into physical stuff. So pregnant children, so that means children are being penetrated by grown men who have sperm that's active viable, are being transported to an undisclosed island. They're being hidden somewhere. So there's children like our kids right now who all live in our apartment. All our children over there, don't matter what age they are, because they like them all ages and all races and all sexes. They don't care about just women. They take little boys' asses too. So all of our kids over there is being there's a fucking if you can see spiritually, there's a portal that's going through their asses. They got a bunch of old ass motherfuckers and weird ass Hispanic people next door fucking the shit out of our kids. And when these Hispanic people going to work, when they getting fucked in the ass by they journeyman supervisors as white men, that's like I said, like my stepdad company, them Confederate niggas, them racist niggas, just thrashing in their ass, they don't feel it because our kids is getting the bulk of it. And we sitting here trying to make our kids feel like, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you're stressing me out. I want to disown you. You're getting on my nerves. Not realizing they carrying the fucking shoulder weight of a grown man working the whole entire 9 to 5 and doing overtime. You don't even know what the fuck your kid going through because you're not even paying attention to your kid. But I'm looked at as a crazy woman because I'm trying to get y'all spiritually aware of what the fuck is going on in your goddamn face. And y'all sitting here looking at me like, yeah, we gonna bully her. We gonna put her underneath. We gonna keep on getting on top of her head. We gonna do. You don't even know what the fuck is going on with your own kid in your own house. They know how to spiritually rape pregnant people too. They raping your fucking unborn baby too. Yeah, they're doing some crazy shit. It's disgusting what they're doing. They talked about there was a study that said they could take the energy of an unborn embryo and it'd be just like the nectar that could basically be like immortal life. I.e., basically what we did was use a test on him because this boy got a fucking chip in his head anyway. We're gonna go ahead and take him who we chipped and studied, make him do this and see what happens. Oh wow, he actually can access the woman's womb inside of the woman. Oh my goodness. And then we can go through him and get access to the baby too. Your baby can have a stroke inside of your stomach because of all this stuff that they're doing to each other's brains and all the studies that they're taking. And people just think that we're just fucking, I'm just crazy. No, I'm sitting here paying attention to what's going on in front of me. And that's why I said, don't come over here. But I had to call. I'm like, let me see. Because somehow you went from being sick all the time to I'm calling you while you at your house next to the Confederates and you feel comfortable and healthy? Oh nah, something's going on. There's something a little deeper than what meets the eye that's going on. Because how are you all of a sudden healthy? But y'all don't hear me though. Y'all let a person like that trap my energy in a little Pokemon ball and ball me up and make me look like the scum on the bottom of the earth. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I couldn't wear them all white Jordans all the time. Yeah, my new bitch got me Stacey Adams, got me feeling like a king. Yep, after you energetically siphoned all the energy out of this woman, her family, and everything she had going for herself, and took away all her aspirations and dreams, and tried to turn her into a depressed piece of shit. Yes, after you tried. See, I'm not like all the other women. I don't get depressed over no nigga. I just be looking like, wow, you're fucking goofy because I saw what you did. Yeah, so and so, yeah, and then yeah, and bringing all these names in that I don't talk to anymore. Like, why you bring these people in my energy? I don't fuck with none of your friends. I don't want to. I don't even want to know them. Why you bringing that shit over here? Why? What you bringing that for? Why you bringing that energy over here? Why you bringing other people's energy in my aura that I don't talk to? You trying to relock your team in. He's like, yeah, why you fuck him? I'm just mad that out of all people, you would have fucked him. Then why didn't you make sure that I couldn't? You're not mad about that. You just saying that shit to give me a, oh, you mad? Well, he broke my heart. You should take me back. I don't want you to take me back. You want me to drive your car. I don't want your dick nowhere near my vagina. If I did, I would have called you a year ago. When I had 9 months of not fucking you, I would have just called you back then when I had your direct phone number if I wanted to fuck you. The fucking ideologies that these men are putting out here, like I was able to call you on Facebook, which means I've had contact access to you this entire time. If I wanted to fuck you, I would have did it. I'm not trying to get back no ex nigga. I just called because we have a song that we made together and I released it on all streaming platforms. So I was like, oh shoot, I should probably tell this person. Now that I'm not talking to him, I feel more comfortable talking to him. So Yeah, hey, you doing good? Okay, good. I just wanted to let you know, which I said on the phone, I released our song. He's like, "Oh, you did you tag?" Oh, yeah, I tagged everything on United Net. I put your name on there, put Malcolm Excellent, all the tags for the producer, all of that. Yeah, it's on Apple Music. Oh, I got a show tomorrow, actually. And then he's like, but I'm only gonna perform one song. You wanna come? And you invited me to the show, but then try to get me wrapped up in the energy, right? But luckily for me, I know how to move my energy around to just see what you tried to do to my energy by going and astral projecting outside of my body and seeing what you was trying to do to my body and not feeling the effects because of my spiritual about what I can do. So then he was like, yeah, he kept trying to get quiet and get me all boxed in. I started feeling like the sleepiness that he was trying to put over my eyes. I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Okay. Which means he's really doing it to the person above me because we're all connected, right? So I went through. I saw he did it to the whole family line. He tried to bring everybody in the family tree and try to get us in a. Basically, I so bumba clots. I put a new axle in it. So basically, putting a stick through everybody and putting us like a daggone, making us like a shish kebab essentially. Putting a family energy into a shish, which I guess makes sense to keep everybody connected. But if everybody got different pathways, why would we all want to be on the same shish kebab? We all different people. So you spiritually doing that to me, but okay, I'm paying attention. I'm watching you. And then he tried to play the song. Yeah, some all that bitch ass like basically like a song where he was going on a girl like, yeah, you thought I was gonna want you again. I don't even want you. Like you got me fucked up. Da, 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 da. Like try to play that song. Like that's what I'm about to perform tomorrow. Just to try to make me feel like, oh my god. I pulled back out of that energy so fast and just watched him. And he was like, he kept trying to replay it and re-hit the button. I'm just looking at him like, yeah, no. You know I understand manipulation now, right? So you can't do that to me. So when you have all these wonderful people out here who are acting like bitch ass niggas, or even like the neighbor who walks the dog and they just feel like, oh, I'm about to go through the neighborhood and just take the coins off the top of everybody's apartment building because I'm the biggest fucking energy in the neighborhood. Fuck you, bitch. You're not. Humble yourself. You're not shit. Stop walking your dog and terrorizing everybody in the neighborhood. Go to fuck head somewhere with that. You own your condo. That's what you own. That condo is what you own. You don't own shit else. And your car and your businesses. Get away from our energy on this side of the apartment complex. Don't come over here with that bullshit. You own your shit. That's your shit. That's amazing. Stay over there in your shit. Like people who do shit like that, like, oh yeah, I'm walking outside, so I need to be able to dominate the whole neighborhood. Like, bro, it's a ability. Like we have the ability to be able to astral project together, where everybody in the neighborhood could astral project and be like, okay, we all standing on top of our apartment complex. Like we all here together. Y'all motherfuckers over here in the condos, like, yeah, we own the whole entire area. Y'all supposed to submit to us because we owners and y'all renters. We're human beings paying for a place to live. We're working hard to pay for where we live. Have some fucking respect. Have some fucking respect. The men in your neighborhood are putting their spiritual wee wees all up in the people over here, raping the women who have husbands, raping children in the ass, recreating Epstein's island in spirituality in between these two neighborhoods. No, sir. I don't fuck with you. No, sir. I don't want you to walk your dog and just gracefully come on over here and make me feel like, yeah, I'm running your dog. Then when I energetically clear the air and it's true and I show y'all spiritually what I'm looking at and I clear it, I'm not making this shit up. But maybe these women don't even know what's going on with their spirits at this point because I remember when I couldn't see what was going on. But to try to energetically lock people in and terrorize women and force us to have poles down our neck so that our throat chakra is blocked so that while I'm on here, I'm stuttering instead of being able to speak linguistically correct. And I'm fumbling over my words and all of that. It's just not cool. When I try to tell y'all about it, y'all look at me like, she's crazy. But we all watch YouTube, right? Everybody on here watch YouTube because y'all on my YouTube, right? So y'all watch the little commercials where it be the white people that be like, and I watch Gaia from time to time to help me become more conscious. And they talk about light workers, grid workers, energy workers. So when white people tell y'all about this shit, oh, now you want to listen. But when a black person who's the original tells you about their ancestors, spirituality, and being a healer and laying hands, oh, witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo. Yes, witchcraft, voodoo. Which craft do you choose? Which craft of practice of spirituality do you choose to abide by? Which craft? Which one? Yes, witchcraft. You choose to pray to a cross with a dying white man on it and eat his flesh and blood and sacrifice humans to pay for your sins? Or do you prefer to go meditate and fast to the point where you almost damn near starve yourself till your spirit activates and you have to breathe correctly in order to feel alive again? Or do you practice excessive sex involvement with your partner where you just imagine you and your partner just engaged in sex all day in Hindu, and then also use the chakras and occult knowledge because that goes hand in hand as well? Or do you pray to the six-pointed star, which essentially is actually the Merkaba, which is why this triangle's on my head, which is the woman is the head and the hips, and the man is the shoulders and the dick. Which craft of spirituality, which part of spirituality have you not broken down yet? Which one do you practice? Which one are you aligned with at this point? Because if you truly are a conscious being, you've studied all the religions and realized that all the crafts are the craft, which is consciousness. But they say that on Gaia, and it's, oh my God, these white people are so prolific. They're so amazingly scientific, and they're explaining quantum physics. Bitch, is spirituality, which is just science and spirituality. Quantum physics is science and spirituality put together. That's all it is. If you could believe that Jesus died and then rose on the third day, why can't you believe that a man could die and experience his spiritual life? That's what your light body is. When you've died already and then you're experiencing yourself in spirit form, you're still physically here, but you're experiencing a more light version of life, meaning you're more so on a frequency of life versus living in the actual flesh of life, the heaviness of life. You're experiencing life as if you are an energy. How is that so hard to experience and explain and hear from a black person? But when you hear a white person talk about quantum physics, oh my God, the polar shifts and the magnetism of positive and negative energy and the spherical shifts and shapes and the triangles and the geometry of it all and the parallelograms and the curve. You hear a white person say it, oh my God, they're so intelligent. You hear a black person, you're a witch. Which, oh, Allah, I'm sorry, arm, leg, arm, head. Any person that has an arm, leg, arm, head can govern himself as his own God because, okay, you're responsible for your own actions because cause and effect. So you are your own God because of cause and effect. Yes. Allah, that's still quantum physics. That's still science. Cause and effect. Yeah. Inertia. Push something, it moves. There's going to always be a chain reaction. Yes. Every single religion can be explained by science, aka quantum physics, aka spirituality, aka which craft do you choose to abide by to understand the world before you call someone crazy. So I'm just happy to finally be able to show my brains off. And no, it didn't only take this relationship for me to get here. I was doing this, and I feel like this relationship came intentionally to try to break me down and try to put me in a space of mental health matters. Oh, you're mentally unwell. I'm not mentally unwell. I'm literally studying all of the different formalities of spirituality. I've studied them all. I went to the museums. I worked in the museums, the National Museum, as a DOD cleared security officer with top security clearance. You can't get that kind of clearance to be able to shoot and fire a gun if you're insane. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you can in America. So that's another thing for us to think about. The people who are actually governing our country right now can also be clinically insane and not mentally stable. But then you find a person who's like me, who doesn't want to fight, who doesn't want to shoot guns, who doesn't want rape or violence, and you call me crazy and you brandish me as the one who needs to be institutionalized. But you have officers running around here who are fearing for their lives, shooting people who are innocent, who have gun licenses, Philando Castile, killing people in jail cells, saying it's suicide. Sandra Bland, I'm sorry. Shooting boys in neighborhoods who are innocently just walking home with a hoodie on with a fucking Arizona and a pack of Skittles. Trayvon Martin. Huh? You have people in your neighborhoods doing shit like that to people like that. But you say people like me who don't want violence, who don't want any arguments, who just want a peaceful environment, you're calling me crazy. You're saying I need to be institutionalized. You say that I need to be evaluated. You say that I need to be put in a jail cell somewhere. But you have people running your country who are known for raping children, killing people. It's been proven in the Epstein files. They tried to even freaking block the files out so we couldn't see it. What, redacted? Someone figured out how to unredact it. They damn near tried to sue her and put her in jail. So your country is being ran by people who are have who rape children and kill children. And again, in the ICE concentration camps, they're taking the pregnant minors and putting them on an undisclosed island. You're wondering why I'm me and you want me institutionalized, but this is who runs your country. Are y'all insane? Are y'all okay? You're wanting to silence a person like me on social media because I'm speaking about a boy beating me, putting his hands on me, hurting me repeatedly because my family forced me to be homeless because they are abiding by government law. They are Masons. They are part of these secret societies. They wanted to do that. You're now mad at me for exposing what happened to me, telling my story. But when the Epstein file girls come on, oh my gosh, yay! But don't they all end up murdered and dead and missing in action? The oldest survivor, I think she even had the same last name as me. Virginia Roberts. Yeah. Funny how my brother went to school in Virginia and my last name's Robert. But anyway, um, so y'all want people like me to be institutionalized and looked at as crazy and vile because we have vile people who have been placed in our lives intentionally. Gatekeepers, huh? What else do they call them? What's the other word for them? Handlers. You want us to look crazy because they put handlers in our lives. I was pretty much sold off by my family to a handler. And then when I told them the handler was beating my ass and I had bought furniture for these people, gave these people my money, gave these people my resources, gave these people love when they needed it. Hey, this boy's beating me. I need a place to stay. Oh, I can't help you. They got me living in my car around strange men. Hundreds of people I've met during that year living in my car that would just be sitting by my car when I'm asleep. I'm waking up to random men all over the place who now have access to my neural pathways. Then I come to your neighborhood and I want a little bit of peace and privacy, and y'all still propagate a narrative where you feel like you should be able to anally penetrate me because yeah, you're on subsidy, so yeah, we need access to your resources because the government's helping you pay for shit. Oh, black people not the only people on government assistance, and we're not the main people who get food stamps. So why are you punishing me because of or our taxpayer? I pay taxes too. I've never missed a year of taxes, actually. I don't have the IRS coming to knock down my door. The CCCU could only find me owing like $300 to the country. That's the only collection debt I have. I don't owe y'all shit. I don't owe this country shit. But 300 and some dollars and $1,000 for some tickets. Most motherfuckers in $23,000 in debt. Our country is 39 trillion dollars in debt and only worth 2 point something trillion dollars. And you're looking at me like I'm a brokey, like I'm a jokey. Our country isn't even as financially stable as me. The country that we live in is not even as financially stable as me. I don't have debt. I have $1,000 in debt. The country is in so much debt that they don't even have half their debt. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But you're looking at the situation like, oh no, she's crazy. She deserves to have some man in the parking lot sit out there and penetrate her and just get because she doesn't have a man. So what she needs is a man, a strange man who's just spying on her to just put his wee wee up inside of her spiritually and just pump her brains out. Yeah, that's good for her. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, he should tantrically access her. Yeah. When she's in the middle of healing from another man that just literally was like beating the shit out of her. But if it was your daughter, oh my gosh, why is that crazy weird man bothering you? Are you okay, honey? But you can't have that same regard for other people. But when I look at y'all's kids, I'm like, dang, oh shoot, that happened because let me go ahead and clear his stuff off. Let me go ahead and clear his stuff off. Let me go ahead and clear his crown chakra off. Oh, his third eye seems like it's blocked. Let me go clear that up. Y'all label me the villain or the crazy lady. It is what it is, girl. You better get inside and get on the vibe and ride it. Ride it. We all out here doing it. No, you don't have to do that. Actually, if you do that, if you do less of that, you actually would look less drained. Your kid would be less anxious. Your kid would make better food option choices. Your kid would not be so open to eating candy and sugar all the time because of the fucking parasites that are hacking their brain, making them crave sugar instead of healthy foods. Your kids will want more apples. My son used to eat apples and peanut butter on a regular. My son used to like to eat vegetables, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. When I was raising him in my household, then he moved with my mom, and next thing you know, oh, I don't want none of that. I just want some. Can you give me Chick-fil-A? Can you give me McDonald's, 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 McDonald's? We just found out that McDonald's is where all the dead kids are at. All the missing children have been turned into chicken nuggets. And Bill Gates puts the French fries in some kind of thing where they're in so much chemical they have to like air out because the chemical would like literally damn near fry the inside of your lungs if you breathe it. So they have to leave them in this thing where they soak them in this chemical and they stay in the warehouse for like a day and a half or something before they ship them out to let the product soak into the French fries. We know this, and yet people are still getting food from there. I guess because SpongeBob said, when they did their thing, they spray painted the patties. It just was what it was. So it is what it is. It's cheap. McDonald's ain't even cheap no more. McDonald's meals like damn near $20. You could take that to the grocery store and go get. Oh shit! I forgot the grocery store food is fake too. So instead of going on Amazon and going to go look for some seeds to grow some food in your house, what people like me keep trying to ask y'all, beg y'all to do, like, hey, let's try this. She's weird. Why would you want to grow potatoes in your house in a shoebox? Why would you want to take a laundry bin and grow potatoes in your house? Why would you want to grow carrots in your house? Why would you want to grow pumpkins in your house? Why would you want to grow mushrooms instead of eating meat? Because the meat has hormones in it and chemicals in it and GMOs and all kinds of other stuff that they add, steroids. The chickens are being raised in their own shit. They can't even stand up because they jack their muscles up so bad that their legs break underneath them. So they literally sit in their shit all day. Most of the goats and most of the cows have abscesses that have pus in them and cancerous tumors with pus in them, which they bust and simply just rinse out before they pack your meat. And then they spray paint your meat with red paint so it looked like it's bloody. And now we also learned that they're cloning chicken meat. They're not even cloning the chickens, they're just cloning the meat. Doing Jesus's work, making two chickens out of no chicken. They took one chicken and made three for cloning the meat. They're growing the meat in the labs. When you get those big ass chicken breasts with the tendons in it from like Aldi's and stuff, that'd be grown in a lab. But you look at me like, oh, she's weird because she's weird. She's weird. Oh, and I went back to eat meat to see if anything would change in my life. And I'm like, I don't really see a difference. I ain't gonna lie. I don't see a difference. Like, except these acne scars won't heal. These acne scars been here for so long. I haven't picked my face in so long, and these scars, they won't heal. It's like they're like permanent freckles now. They've been there. This same mark has been on my forehead for months. It won't go away. Since I started eating meat, my cell turnover rate is like zero. These scars, I have not picked my face. and my scars from picking my face have not gone away. Like literally, this because I pride myself on having my beauty mark right there, my birthmark. But this right here throws it off because it's like, what the fuck is that? But I did tell God, I said I wanted freckles. I just didn't say where. I really just wanted freckles on my nose, like right here. He's like, fuck it, you gonna get these dark marks and they gonna look like freckles. That's gonna be your freckles. And everybody laughing at me, but I'm looking like it's so funny because little do you know, your daughter going through it too. They got that thing thangin' like a daggone 92 Impala. That thing jumping. Grown men sitting right up in it. Y'all sitting there laughing. It's your daughter too. Y'all take people like me for a joke just because it's going on anyway. Why try to stop it? Because I stopped it this morning and everybody saw the difference in the energy. Everybody felt the difference. They felt the release. They felt the dirty vibe go away. They felt the pain in the body that they didn't know where it was coming from go away. They felt that weird pain in the top of their back go away. They felt it go away. So they know I'm not lying. But then when you try to clean it up and clear it up, they start sending the helicopters to redistract your energy, send energy frequency at you. Look, there you go. Confirmation. How dare you break free? We set this up so we could trap you. How dare you understand the plot? Because if it's not him you going to deal with, then you going to have to go ahead and deal with your baby daddy in prison. And he around a bunch of men getting slayed every which way. Not physically, but spiritually, they do be acting weird up in there. So what you want to deal with? Him in jail or a man whore? Or an ex that wants to just use you as a tool to help him continue his business through your portal? What do you want your portal to be used as? Because we're going to be using it for something. It's public property because we say so. No, it's not. It's not public property. I'm a sovereign being. I have ancestors that was here originally before y'all came here. I have Native American roots. Y'all don't own shit over here. Y'all don't own the reservations. So, yeah, back up. Oh, well, we still want access. So what do we got to do to get access? Nothing, because I don't want to give you access, like legit. Well, you were homeless and we gave you home and it's government property. So yeah, we deserve access. Like the fact that you're even trying to argue down to a woman that you need access to her body when she's literally telling you no, there's something wrong with you. But then remember, there's a girl who went to her father and said, Dad, if Donald Trump tried to come take me to the Epstein Island and kill me, what would you do? He said, well, I got two other daughters. Everybody keeps on calling me entitled, but the funny thing is, y'all don't share y'all home with complete strangers. Like all y'all saying I'm entitled, but y'all not sitting here with y'all front door to your house open saying, "Hey, everybody, come in my house and come eat the food out my fridge. I got enough to go around for everybody." Just because I'm rich spiritually, I got enough to go out for everybody. You're not saying that. None of y'all are saying that. So for y'all to even call me entitled or crazy or weird, it's like no one here has their front door open. Like, yeah, y'all come to my house and come eat all the food out my fridge. It's government food, so it's okay. It's food stand food, so it's okay. Just come eat everything in my fridge. Y'all are not saying that. So for y'all to have this skewed perception of a woman not being able to say no to her body and not being able to like put the cross up and be like, for y'all having this delusional perspective that women owe y'all any part of their body, uh, especially when they don't know you. And even if they do know you, once y'all decide to not be friends, y'all think y'all still deserve access because it feels good to y'all. But y'all treating the person like shit. Like if someone feels good to you, why would you treat them bad? If someone makes you feel good, why do you treat them bad? That's the thing I don't understand about human race. If this person I know has the best energy that I've ever been able to access in my life, why would I treat them bad? If this drug dealer had the best weed, why would I treat him like shit? Oh, when it's your drug dealer, you know how to respect his ass. You know, be like, hey, bruh, my bad, bruh. I'm be there. I'm sorry. I'm running late. My bad. Like, you calling him, but if, what is your girl or somebody you screwing? You ain't got that same kind of respect for a woman. Like what? What's wrong with y'all? Who raised y'all? And y'all got the nerve to talk about somebody else's mother? Y'all can say whatever y'all want to about my mother, but one thing you can't say is she ain't raised somebody who was stupid. I'm street smart and book smart. Five of Swords, somebody is about to be going to jail. Okay, somebody's coming out of a transgression, but somebody going to jail or getting caught up. Temperance energy, Sagittarian energy, this temperance energy, angel energy, making a wise decision, balanced decisions. And then we have the Eight of Cups, or the Eight of Wands, which is a wand of either love at first sight, either love at first sight, or making a sudden decision. Like trying to use somebody as your shoe and linking somebody to your root chakra or someone to your zero and linking you to a 26 in occult knowledge and tying people up energetically and doing roots on people like that, you're fucking weird. Like using needle and thread. Like there's people who use needle and thread and they go through your feet and they make you like a shoe and they walk on your head all day to make themselves feel taller. That's how people operate. And it's like, how dare you try to use me as your shoe when don't you like owe me your whole life for what you did to mine? People are trying to commit some kind of or trying to create some kind of harmony. Someone is going into solitude or someone needs to go into solitude. This Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus woman is probably the one that needs to go into. We'll clarify is that her that needs wants harmony and is going into solitude in order to cleanse out her soul, her spirit, her energy. If it's who I think it is, thank God, please, because y'all get on my nerves. Honestly, clear out your root chakra, baby girl, and your heart chakra. Pay attention to your spine. Learn some more energy about your spine. Because putting me in this loophole of this BS, I got kids to take care of. I don't want no beef with nobody. I don't want no beef with no baby mamas, no girlfriends, no side chicks, no white bitch, no nothing. I don't want no beef with nobody. I just want y'all to leave me the fuck alone. If y'all are fucking that boy, get out my face. I'm too smart and too wise to be dealing with y'all shit. I'm not y'all's mother. Y'all not gonna keep on coming over here and taking out your emotional baggages on me. If that's what you want to deal with, you deal with his life on the real. Deal with all the other. Deal with his neighbors. Deal with his lifestyle. Deal with his sicknesses, his illnesses. Deal with him. That's your man. Cause when I was rocking with him for the last year and a half, I had to deal with all that shit: heart pain, coughing, the fucking neighbors, the racist, all of that. I had to deal with that. That's who you with. Deal with it. Be with him. Leave me out of it. I don't want none of that. Somebody about to be generous. Some kind of donation is happening. I don't want nothing to deal with it. That's who y'all talking to. Deal with his stuff. Like what? I'm not. I don't. Don't get me wrong. It's been a cool ride, but if I'm gonna be sitting here, my son is getting treated like this. Like I ain't never felt this much vibration in my son's anus ever in my life. Like why does it feel like it's vibrations going through the crack of his ass? Like what y'all all got going on? What are y'all into? Where y'all know children is getting affected by y'all actions. Yeah, something to do with magic. Okay, someone's trying to make somebody an offer. Okay, this talks about a successful situation or overcoming something or winning, and also an offer being made. And someone has exposed and showed strength. Okay, lots and lots of strength. Shango energy, and someone shows that their energy is ever going. They have a good source of energy, positive energy. Vitality is with them. Like we have a King of Pentacles tied in with the Queen of Wands, tied in with the Poverty card, done to an Empress. So I read this correctly. Someone's going to jail or some kind of mishap with temperance energy and a quick decision, a sudden decision was made. Harmony is requested or exposed or expected. Solitude is expected for this Queen of Pentacles. Um, Generous actions are being taken with some kind of magic, which is going to bring some kind of success for someone. So someone's doing magic still to get their success. Um, Strength to show that they have a never-ending source of energy. So basically, someone's still out here collecting energy. They might be doing it to a Queen of Wands, which is causing them poverty. But there's Emperor energy still being sit. The Empress energy still sits and will be successful. There'll be a Knight of Swords involved in this, helping this battle be won. Initiative has to be taken though. I just saw Tower pop out. The ancestors are protecting. There's a lot of protectors at this time in this energy. And there is sun energy. There is divine masculine energy in this. There is success in this. Okay. There's an ideal partnership happening, which is going to come with some kind of abundance. My dumb ex-girlfriend decided to use her tarot cards to decide whether or not to break up with me. We were already broken up, so I know that ain't got nothing to do with me. The point where I telepathically hear you saying, "Oh, we stole your connection. I stole y'all's connection." Like, if you had to steal somebody else's connection to somebody, then it's not your connection. It's not you. You're not me. You're just in my energy, posing as me. That's that's weird. It's weird as shit. A Knight of Pentacles is an energy. And we're seeing is this gifts? Hold on, what is the Six of Cups? Six of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Cups. Because I always say spiritual ancestral gifts, but let me make sure I don't mess that up. Celebration, joy of living, pleasant places, enjoyable memories, positive experiences. So they're only thinking about the positive experiences in the situation, and they're bringing in a Queen of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio woman, or things that they did with the Queen of Cups. I don't know if they talking about my sister or me because I'm a Queen of Cups slash Queen of Wands, so I don't know, right? But they're only trying to think about the positive memories. But for some odd reason, even with the Queen of Cups, there's still some lingering. Oh, somebody said bitch. Oh, I heard the B word. Sorry, somebody said the B word. Ten of Wands. I did hear my sister laughing in my ear. I have clear audience as a gift as well, so the fact that my sister is over there cackling with my ex is weird energy, but she done slept with so many of my exes, child. I can't even take her serious. Oh, okay. Duplicity, hidden intentions, ambiguity, oppression, fatigue, and exhaustion. So this Queen of Cups might be experiencing those sentiments. Oh look, I just felt my uterus. It's like somebody just went doom 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 doom, like they was just punching my uterus. Look, I feel now if I found out that the lady upstairs baby just kicked her stomach and I just felt it in my stomach, child. Now all I need is for her to confirm that she just felt the kick in her stomach. Cause it feel like I got kicks happening in my stomach like I'm pregnant. How that happen? Cause of Bluetooth energy. Exactly. But people say this is crazy because I'm like, I know I'm not pregnant, but someone was just like doo 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 up, like literally it felt like someone was punching through my uterus. You find out your baby kicking like that. That's crazy. Now that's a beautiful thing to experience, but to experience a baby kicking through somebody else's spirit. That's what I'm saying. If I can experience what another woman's feeling in her body, you think that I'm really tripping? If I can feel what's going on in other people's uteruses, it's not because I want to. I'm trying to disconnect. I know that little V ain't coming out. The zodiac is popping out. So somebody, if it's not just my neighbor who's pregnant, it might be somebody else. Somebody else in the energy is pregnant. Their baby's kicking right now. Yeah, I just felt that again. That was weird. Anywho, all right. So there's some kind of celebration going on because somebody's pregnancy is being confirmed or something of the sort. There's a celebration about this Queen of Cups being drained. High Priestess energy, something about a High Priestess, her dreams, something about the dreams. Oh, I did have a dream that his baby mother had a pregnancy test in her hand. Maybe she's the one that's pregnant. I dreamt that she showed me a pregnancy test and she dressed in pink, so I think she better have two girls instead of a girl and a boy. Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm saying. I don't have no beef with nobody. I'm just a psychic. Okay. I'm just here as a midwife slash psychic and energy bearer to the people who treat me with respect. When you treat me disrespectfully, you talk shit to me, you in the energy talking some bitch, fuck you. What? Okay, period. Like all of that energy is like, take that shit somewhere, take that shit to your mama and heal your fucking trauma. Okay. Fuck the drama, fuck the bullshit. I'm not fucking him no more. That's y'all business. Y'all carry that burden on y'all back. I ain't got time for it. Okay. Imagination, something about manifesting, bringing the creative energy into existence. Child, somebody saying exactly because I feel like I got something. We got moon energy and the things people will do for celebrity status and mastery. Okay, so somebody said exactly. It feels like something is going do 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 to my throat. I don't know what that is. Right, and now I'm imagining like trying to get that man's wee wee out my face, and if so, it's like spiritually, you can literally be doing some shit to somebody in broad daylight, and they don't even want it, and you just sitting there being like trying to, oh yeah, look what I can do, ha ha ha, look at the joke, and it's like, bro, all of that. The devil is a hell of a drug, exactly. And I don't even do drugs, so I'm sober as a bitch over here. No weed, no nothing. And y'all got me going through it with y'all. Like, I don't even mess around in that area of life. Like, come on now. I stopped smoking and drinking a long time ago. I think I only had a glass of wine twice this year. And not even for New Year's. Okay, lottery numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the first number. Next number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the next number. Next number is, oh shit, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank God. Okay. The next number is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6, 6, 7, 4, and the last one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's still 6, 6, 6 in there. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I'm lying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6, 6, 7, 7, 4 are the lottery numbers. Play them as you play. Play responsibly. Okay. I think they might have me in an upside down, full Nelson. Let's see. 6 of Wands. So there's a celebration because someone is drained and tired. Someone had the initiative to get it done. It was a Queen of Wands. Harmony is expected, but someone, because of some kind of love at first sight or some kind of immediate brash decision. That's for ancestry. So look, it's looking like somebody. Like, I know my mother Queen of Wands too. Well, yeah, somebody playing in the energy. Okay, so some kind of imagination is happening for this Queen of Cups, who's trying to manifest good memories and all these things in order to get a dual partnership with someone or ideal partnership with someone. They will win this battle and have a good source of energy. So there's that idea too, because it's like I said, I did talk to my ex, and he's like, I don't know where this is gonna go. And like, I don't know either. It can go if you can get me my stuff back. It can go somewhere. That'd be the only way that we could ever talk again. Get my shit and put it in your salon. That'd be the only way we could get shit going. Get all my property from that woman's salon that's right above you and put it back in my custody. And give me the ability to say whether I want to or want to not work with you after seeing who you are. That'd be the only way. But the good memories, right? We're reflecting on good memories. This Knight of Pentacles is experiencing or going to experience some kind of abundance, but then there's poverty for a King of Pentacles. Hmm. Because of some kind of offer or deal that was made, some kind of success, some kind of generous offer that came from a Queen of Pentacles. I think I know how to read that one. Oh, she nasty. Wow, I can't believe you. I can't believe you. You're wild. Mm-mm. You're wild for that. She's like, I help you hurt him. Shame. The ancestors are protecting a knight of swords who's going into solitude to avoid some kind of imprisonment. This is a Wheel of Fortune situation. Queen of, or rather, a high priestess is still experiencing sunlight and positivity. That's also Pisces energy. Pisces is also back to the Queen of Cups, so that could be the same person. Empress energy, that's a mother. Mother energy is showing some kind of strength due to magic or some kind of ability, spiritual gift, and their temperance energy and ability to have a balanced perspective on situations. Sagittarius energy. So, all of that being said, I feel like I'm still stuttering, so I know that there's somebody still messing with my throat chakra. But yeah. Long story short, people still working together. They gonna still do what they want to do. But this is gonna create some kind of synergy. 'Cause at least you know who's who, so you can leave them rats where the rats lay at, leave them hoes where the hoes be at, and leave demons to themselves. Like, and I'm not gonna call nobody a demon, but it's like if you want to act in such a way, then you can't be around me. And y'all gotta have morals and scruples about who y'all let around y'all. Like people who beating on women and doing shit, nah, you can't be around me, bro. It's no reason to ever put your hands on a woman. Women who sitting here snaking other women out on purpose, like you genuinely as a woman know that you hurting another woman who especially is a mother, you're hurting that woman. You're planning, you're plotting on hurting that woman. You're doing repeated things to hurt a woman. I can't respect you. No. Y'all need to start having more scruples about who y'all let around y'all. If you know that the neighbor is doing something, you can't have that person in your energy. And if you as a neighbor, if you know that you be on bullshit, you can't get mad at somebody blocking you out your energy, out their energy, because you on that bullshit, bruh. You can't expect nobody to want you around them if you on some scheming, plotting bullshit. Like that's weird. Y'all got to be more accountable for who y'all letting in y'all club, who y'all letting in y'all clique. Because the people who are woman beaters, rapists, murderers, don't get me wrong. And the Bible does say that prostitutes and tax advisors are going to surely still have a place in heaven. But that's the Bible. That's only 2,000 years old. So at the end of the day, we're creating heaven every day as we speak. If you want to keep on bringing bullshit into the atmosphere where, don't get me wrong, okay, well, he's not beating you anymore, so why are you still bringing it up? I just want y'all to know this is what happened. Y'all be careful. This can happen. Women, stop telling your sons to beat on women and put them in their place. Women, be more accountable for how you're raising your kids. I even got to be careful about how I'm raising my kid. But if I got to also know that people are putting my kid in a situation where Epstein files and all that stuff is going on in the atmosphere, I got to still also have compassion for my kid. You know? I can give my kid a week or two off of school. Yeah, I can because I know what the fuck is really going on in that school. I was working in the school system. I've seen it with my own two eyes what they do to kids. It's not all fun and games. They're using occult knowledge to put them in a place of being yes men so that they'll get jobs and pretty much grow through it. Wake up call. Okay? So everybody got to be accountable for how they act, and the more we hold ourselves accountable, the more the world will change. When these governors and lawyers and people start holding themselves accountable for what they do, even things will change. Like daggone well, Trump, if you hold yourself accountable, you know you deserve to go to jail. You know you do because if somebody did that shit to your daughter, you'd be fucked up about it. So you know you deserve to go to jail. You know you deserve to step down as a president. And everybody who's on them Epstein files, y'all know if y'all hold yourselves accountable, y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all know you shouldn't have had sex with them kids. And they were not even black kids. That's the crazy part. It wasn't even just black kids they was doing it. They was doing it to white kids. So race don't even, it ain't even a racist fact when it comes to the Epstein file. There's nothing to do with race. That's that they were doing it to white kids. They was just energy harvesting and organ trafficking the black ones. So that ain't even no racist situation right there. That ain't even nobody being like, oh, you're just mad because you're no, you're racist and you're worried about race. Like that has nothing to do with race. They want to spiritually fuck the black boys and girls, but they want to physically take it out on the white ones. They have a fetish, but they want the energy of us in it. Understand that. Someone might be dealing with a ghost knot. If y'all are not aware what a ghost knot is, look it up on Instagram or YouTube, or it's a ghost knot in the energy. It's a ghost knot hex in the energy I'm sensing. Uh, uh. Excuse me. Thank you, energy. Thank you, spirits, for clearing that out. Cause woo, child. Uh, uh. That was a big ghost knot. Hmm. Vulnerability is required at this time. So people, y'all got to be vulnerable with yourselves. If you're not being honest with who you are and what you're doing outside, and even being vulnerable with other people about things that you're going through, the world will never change. If you don't tell somebody that, yeah, I've been spiritually raped, I've been, tantrically accessed by my boss. I feel uncomfortable when I'm at the job when my boss talks to me like this. I feel uncomfortable when a person in my neighborhood, and my neighbor comes home, they do this, and I just deal with it. Like, y'all got to be more vulnerable and more realistic with yourselves. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, say it, speak it, defend yourselves. You have the right to your own body. Okay, reflect. Wintertime, reflect. I seriously need to tape this card back together because it's crazy. Reflecting. Something about taping back, reflecting. Ceremony invocation. So somebody is being ceremonially celebrated into a new position. I see this woman is venerating, using her hands for energy healing. She's doing grid work. She has crystals on a grid. She has a pyramid in the middle that's floating inside of a sphere or orb, with all the other crystals pointing inward towards that sphere, that pyramid on the inside. So someone's being seen as a spiritualist. Their spirituality is being respected. You see this glow around her head, this aura around her head, this light. Okay, aura. They're being ceremonially inducted into that. This is all after island solitude moment. So someone has to get into island solitude. And yeah, fairies and earth magic. So yeah, someone's accessing their magic. We did speak about the magic in the last read, and also isolation and solitude. So you can ground yourself. So remember, no matter what you do, please ground yourselves, guys. It feels good to float and run away from all your problems, but get your feet and imagine your feet are connected to the earth. Envision your toes naked on the grass, connected to the dirt. And then imagine there's a cord that goes from the center of the earth, which is made out of magma, going through the mantle and the crest, coming directly into your feet. That is how you keep your heat in your body. That's how you stay connected and grounded. You have to imagine you have roots just like a tree going into the ground. Of course, you can also use occult knowledge matter. And like if you go up to level 26 above, you need to go down to level 26 below. As above, so below. You need to have balance. Don't build a structure that isn't both ways. Even the pyramids in Egypt had a basement, okay? Why am I stuttering? So who got me stuttering? I don't even stutter. I don't even stutter. Oh, the ex-boyfriend stealing my energy. Okay. I feel it in my jaw. Love and compassion is being expressed at this time. Okay, well, I don't know how that's gonna happen. Well, somebody figuring out who they love, or people trying to lead with love. Purification rain. Somebody needs to purify themselves. It might rain tonight because energies are purifying themselves of each other and going separate ways. I swear every time I broke up with that boy, it started raining outside. That's how I know. I'm like, yeah, if it ain't raining outside, we still connected. I don't know how, but we need to break it. Cause you ain't gonna be sitting here using my energy to go fuck off on these women. I don't want to be involved. If it got all that to do with it, I ain't. Submerged iceberg. Yeah, something submerged in ice. Something's covered up. Something's frozen in time. We still have something to do with that prison sentence. Crystals, focus on your pineal gland. Take some time to focus on the inside of your brain, right? You'll see how spiritually tied in you are with somebody when you start focusing on that. Like if I go over there and I'm like click click, and then I feel like the masculine side of my brain pop back, and I come back over to me and I go click click, and I feel the energy pop back. Like we locked in. Why are you sitting here acting? Why you trying to be weird to me? Like we not locked in. And if we are locked in, why are you so disrespectful? If that's what it is, that's what it is. But don't sit here and put my energy in somebody else's body and then try to have them dressed up in my energy, in my frequency. That's weird. Cause I wouldn't do that. I try to my best to disconnect from you in every single way. Oh, look, all the cards just dropped. Child, right. I would drop all the cards just to make sure you could be free to go do what you want to do. I wouldn't even want to tie your energy into my shit. That's how I feel as a woman. I'm like,
I don't want no nigga pretending to be you or trying to ride off your wave and be on your fly time. Like, bruh. When I went to the dance club that night and dude had said something to me that my ex said, he like, yeah, you my little bad bitch. And I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right in your path right there. You were not about to be riding his wave. You're not about to be talking to me like him. That's weird. I'm not about to let no dude run off with your identity. That's weird. But again, also in spirituality, we got to realize this. Once you lock in with somebody, that's the soul that you're going to keep on dealing with through all of its growth. So it's best to stay home and just do it with the soul you started with. But some people get weird about it and they just try to go do it with somebody else, not realizing it's going to be the same lesson, the same journey, just with somebody else. What men have tried to do, and women do it too, they try to be connected to one person. They know who the stem of the problem is or the stem of the relationship is, but then they try to go use other people to mask the actual fact of it. So like I have a mommy issue, so I need something to protect me from the pain of the world. So I'm gonna use you, but then I want to look good with somebody else. So I want to go out with this girl, but I'm really in your energy, and we're both in your energy, and you're basically holding us down. What's up, Vontae? How you doing? Happy to have you. Y'all, shout out to Vontae. He's a member. He subscribed to the channel. Y'all go ahead and show him some love. Shout out to him. Make sure he feels your love, your appreciation, everything that y'all have to offer to the channel. Make sure he feels he's welcome. He is a member. So shout out to Vontae. Thank you for joining the channel and being a part of the collective today. But yeah, so don't it's just I don't know. I just don't feel like that's a comfortable space to be in where you know that you're using people to mask what you're truly lacking. Like I don't really have a daddy issue because there's plenty of men in my family that I grew up with. There's plenty of men that I could call and I could get that masculine support from if I really wanted it. I wanted it to be you, so I trusted you and I grew with you. At the point where we start realizing it didn't work, you don't drag me along and then allow someone else to hack my identity until you feel like I can't get out of it because you tried to bury me under 20 other bitches and throw me to the woodwork so I could never get back to myself. Meanwhile, you running around with my identity locked in with another woman hanging on to me. That's weird. Summer solstice, it's time to radiate. Like at the point where you know that's me. I'm looking at my brain and your brain, and we got the damn Kundalini symbol all tied through our damn brains. You got some damn nerve. Are you serious? Like, bro. And you can say all day, that's not my girlfriend anymore. Look, just yesterday you said what you said. And even if that's not the case, cut the connection then. Cut the cords and leave them severed. Because when they were cut this morning and I was putting my aura on, I'm like, okay, I'm in my bubble. I felt all comfortable in my bubble, felt so safe and protected. I'm like, ooh, I'm in my bubble. Close the bubble. I put my son in his bubble, put the neighbor in his bubble, look, see, I closed my bubble. The dude outside was sitting in his car, was trying to get in. That's what I'm saying. Like they got it where they trying to like leave people's aura open to be accessed by fucking perverts. And as soon as I close it up, I'm like, oh no, I'm good. We don't need that energy. I don't want it. Now you sitting here looking at me like I'm weird because I'm cutting you off. Like, come on now. Cloud shape shifting. Time to shape shift into your best version of yourself. Music harmony. So yeah, someone's supposed to be a music producer or something. You gotta make music. And it's funny because we met each other on elements of music. He was releasing music and I was releasing music. So I don't know how it turned into all this content creation, internet beefing, reality TV bullshit. Like all people that I'm speaking about in this literally met each other because we were releasing music. All this other pathways we done took to finally get to the point of, so where's the music at? I mean, don't get me wrong. One person's performing tonight. I have a performance in April. I'm supposed to go out to Atlanta to go do. And the other person he performed, but he did comedy. So it's like, what music? Music was the whole entire point of all of this. Don't get lost. That's why I don't really get mad about it. That's like what I'm doing on here. I technically could I've done on my songs. Dragged me to the ground, tried to take my damn crown. He tried to take out my sound and drag me to Pound Town like I was sexy red, but I know that that ain't me. Can't no girl come and replace me. Like I already put all of this into music. Like I'm still doing what the whole entire mission was all along. So you can't really take it personal because it's all muse at the end of the day. But again, get my ass beat though, I take that personal because you ain't had to put your hands on me. But again, I guess it just makes for a better narrative in the music, huh? You were strong enough to get your ass beat. Come on. When Eve talked about it, it was cool. Love is blind and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. Love is blind and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. I don't even know you, but I hate you. See, all I know is that my girlfriend, she used to date you. How would you feel if she held you down and raped you? Oh, look, the aura around me is turning blue. So somehow I've gone back down to my blue aura. My ex. It's cool though. It's cool. Stone people vigilant. Some people are stone, like stone vigilant people, standing tall. Ancestors and generations are also involved in this situation. It's any more for this deck. I want to move on to the next deck. Last thing is DNA karma. So yeah, this is about your family. This is about stuff that happened in the bloodline that you're healing from. So you're healing a generational scar. So like what I'm going through, my mother went through domestic violence with my brother and sister's father, right? So essentially, I knew that after I realized me and her had the same initials, and I was literally living her first life since I'm her first daughter. I literally still have to live her whole life and then heal it. She kind of tries to stop me because she was like, "Oh no, she's gonna heal it before I got the chance to heal it." It's like I wanted to look like I healed before you, like I did it. I want you to follow in my footsteps. I'm like, no, I'm trying to heal it before I hit 4 kids with a nigga that ain't got no business being nowhere near me and is beating on me. I'm not trying to wait that long. Hold on, y'all, because they eating this shit up. Like, oh, you talking about me? Well, I'm gonna need to go ahead and keep on harvesting off of that while you talking shit. They sitting there getting they coins off of it. They're like, okay, talk about me. Like I said, publicity good or bad. I'm getting that energy up off of it. I'm getting my cut since you running my name in it. I'm getting my cut. Which again is why I say I feel like people really just do stuff just to get a reaction out of people because they're more so worried about their image instead of the actual journey of realizing that it was never about what everybody else said. It was about what you actually did and how your spirit feels. And if your spirit really feels good because you're allowing people to laugh at you and another woman, you might need some you are mentally insane. I'm giving y'all this information so that no more women are getting beat. I'm not giving this information like, yeah, y'all, I got all the details. So this really was going on. This the T. He's famous. He did this to me. This is his Instagram. Y'all go check him out. Yeah, he did me dirty. Whole niggas did me dirty. Like I'm never doing. That's not what this platform is giving. This is giving. This really happened to me, and y'all got to be safe and be more accountable for your spirit. There's a nice guy in the energy. There is a nice guy in the energy. Okay. And a mature woman and a courthouse situation. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Love you. If you want to become a member and donate to the channel, we always appreciate all the donations. Yeah, somebody has an entity attachment. It's been proven that they have an entity attached to them. It's not you. They have the entity attachment and they're trying to put it off on you. That's why they can't let you go because you're the only thing that you're what the entity that's attached to them wants. The entity that is attached to them wants you. Okay, the entity wants you, or your energy was the only energy that ever satisfied this entity that is attached to this person. I don't know how long there's a child involved and a high priestess and a boss and a mature man. Okay, I was just about to say this before I flipped over the deck, but okay, hold on.
I saw the car pop out. So someone's moving on from the situation, a twin flame, okay? Because they're ascending and it's leaving somebody else in poverty spiritually. I hear somebody saying exactly, baby girl, whoever said exactly, I'm the one that's trying to move on. I'm the one that said bye bye. What are we talking about here? Who's saying exactly? He's trying to leave her behind. No, baby. I've been trying to leave since last year. I was just homeless and I was getting fucking spam calls. I was like, damn, maybe he really do need me. I feel bad. Whole time, nigga, because bondage, exactly. I'm like, oh, you got them racist neighbors, you got Confederates living next to you, you got all that shit going on next to you, man. I don't even want none of that, man. I feel so bad. Oh my God, man. Racism. You know, I'm an activist. I want to fight against this. So I feel like I gotta sit here and ride hard with you and ride till the wheels will fall off. Like da 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 da. I'm being a down ass bitch. Whole time. You using me to be down so that you can walk on my back and get up with somebody else. So I'm sitting here carrying the fucking weight of your family and your environment. I'm becoming the environment while you building with somebody else. Like I could have just took my time and just built my own environment for all of that. You could just told me that's what you didn't want. Okay, I could have just like not been attached to any of that. Like I didn't have to get deep in that at all. You already had somebody to do that for you. Why you bring me along? Like, why you bring me in for that? There's some kind of conflict going on because of all of this. Maybe he would appreciate you if y'all went to dinner and a movie, or maybe he'd be just doing his own thing. He's already doing that with somebody else. I tried to go out and do the whole entire thing. He wanted to go to the movies a couple of times, and I was thinking about yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm like, I sat in a movie recently, and I was like, I get drained in movie theaters. Like I get really cold. It always be people just trying to access my energy, like they be feeling me, and then I don't really like being in the dark around a bunch of strangers. I'd rather watch a movie at home or like go to the beach. We supposed to do that too, but I was like, I got punched in my jaw instead. And my graduation date is literally the same day that he punched me in my damn jaw. The day I graduate from a pharmacy technician school is the day I got punched in the jaw last year. We have a karmic masculine in reverse. This is their pathway. Something about chakras, messing with somebody's chakras or aligning their chakras, some kind of divination has started some confusion or illusion or unmasked somebody's confusion illusion, and people are having thoughts about the situation. So I don't know who's in bondage right now spiritually, but somebody's in bondage trying to get out. I'll assess when I get all of y'all out of my energy. My son's doing okay, I think. Oh, her son is trying to help protect me. His back is hurt. He need to cover his back up. Okay, there's a rich girl in the energy. Now that could be physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, wealth. Like it could be any kind of rich girl. It could be financial. There's a rich girl in the energy. Lots of pentacles. They may be going through a health concern right now. Somebody else is an earth angel, or they're going through a health concern because they did something to an earth angel. Hi. Don't we look alike, y'all? I'm just saying. There's a message coming out. What's the message, Spirit? Shout out to Intuitive Kev and his cards. All his cards, even his cards, they're really pretty. Like I liked how he his cards are really, really, really pretty. Somebody's unbothered about all of this situation. Somebody said the movie theaters is not whack. It's just one. I don't know. I don't feel like it because I feel like I feel everybody in there. I've gone to the movies with a dude recent, like not recently, like I think I went. Someone took me out for Valentine's Day. I forgot about that. He actually did take me out for Valentine's Day. Oh, mm. Talk about blocking the third eye. Somebody said that's how you look. No, no, no. That's somebody manipulating my look and trying to turn me into a damn machine. I ain't got time for that. People always be trying to do roots on people and tie people into the same stuff. Okay, somebody about to transition. Somebody finna die. I don't know who is, but somebody finna die. It keep coming up in the cards. And it's gonna bring some kind of unexpected money. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. It's gonna leave somebody else mentally unstable came out sideways. So someone's gonna be almost like not fully mentally unstable, like not crazy house, but somebody's gonna be a little off because of this transition. And someone is to be trusted, and it's bringing somebody an awakening right now. Somebody's waking up and realizing what's really going on around them. I don't know who that is. Clarify who's having this awakening. Who's having this awakening? Somebody who was involved in a lot of lust. So whoever was getting that back broke, thinking they was living in la la land, is finally waking up and realizing, oh shit, this was really going on. My coochie over where, and this was going over here, and that's what yeah. But everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. Thank you. Appreciate you. Divine, divine. Okay, somebody's in bliss though. Somebody like, look, I'm gonna ride this wave till I don't care. I'm riding the wave. Somebody's in bliss, like I don't care. I don't care. I want to be here. I like how this feels. I learned how to turn this into a dynasty, and they want commitment, or they're going to be the ones to get the commitment because they're going to ride till the wheels fall off. I did have it in my vision that she was going to end up pregnant. So, hey, the Ice King is in the energy as well, or Ice King is the one committing or becoming. And the Ice King is the one practicing the lust and the bliss and the commitment, or is wanting to give that. Or the Ice King is starting to practice some kind of self love. They're loving on themselves. Ooh, shit. My root chakra. Somebody is messing with my energy bad. Probably his ass. Somebody's experiencing self love. Somebody's experiencing lots of self love. They're learning how to love themselves back to life. Ooh, shit. While somebody else is getting karma because they're soulmates. He's like, I love myself. You finna not love on you. That's on you. I'm about to get this love for me. I'm loving on me. Okay. What's going on over here, baby? Like I said, some people want to just relish in the lust. Because again, lust, as long as it's controlled in the ordained way, it's not bad. Because A lot of religions tell you about sexual alchemy and stuff. But if you're doing it in a way where people are not consensual to what's going on, then that's the problem. I don't like all that. I don't want all 25 different brains attached to my coochie because then I can't think for myself. Somebody's doing a ritual. Somebody said stand up. I know. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. They hurting me, man. They hurting me. Hold on. Ooh, child. You give tall energy. I am tall. How often are you live, Divine? I'm live every morning at 9. Someone's abandoning a situation, a redhead. Look, I was red when I left. I'm brown now. Let me stop. So they could be single, sexy, and successful. Okay, what's going on sideways? What's this? Somebody's obsessed and trying to do death magic on you. They're obsessed with your energy and they're going to do death magic. They need your energy. They can't help themselves. They sick without you. They sick without you. They are sick without your energy. That is sad. I need to go get some water. They're trying to give you a love. They want to give you a love or mm, hold on. They want to give you a love offer, but it's false. It's in reverse. Or maybe it's false in reverse. That means it's not false. They really do mean it since it was false in reverse. So whoever this is, they really want to give you a love offer. They really do love you. They really want to be with you. They really want to try this. They're enamored with your energy. They miss your energy. They really want to try it. They really want to do the healthy thing. They really want to do that. They really want to do the healthy thing. There's also a divine feminine energy, or because they recognize you are divine feminine. There's expectation from the opposition regarding this person. So again, either this is a false love offer, but the person really still fell in love with you because you are divine, and the expectation was to treat you like shit and beat you up because you're the opposition, but the person still fell in love with you because of your divinity. They can't help it. Like they realize they can't hate you. Like hate you for what? I see abuse at the bottom of the deck. How could I really hate this person when I'm so locked in and tied in with this person? Like I'd be a fool. They're putting in a lot of work, labor, and efforts to fix the situation. So I don't know who that is for. If that's for that Queen of Cups, that Capricorn out there, or for the Sag, or for the Scorpio or the Pisces, or the Virgo. But somebody's in love with you and they feel like they need that. Actual money is also here in the situation. Someone saying hello from the other side.
I don't know what you doing in there. They're blocked at this time. They're going through emotional pain. Damn. I just heard somebody say yep, and I just moved shit around and say I heard somebody say shit. Oh, I see the veins. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Thanks. Just pointed that out. We're matching. In a distant future, what's happening in the distant future? Something legal. Someone's going to be in their north node. The legal system's going to realize somebody is actually in their north node. A reading, it depends on what kind of reading you want. If you want all three decks, there's some kind of abuse. You're being protected from it by your ancestors because you are a high honor individual. Thank the Lord. Depends on what kind you want. If you want all three decks, then each deck is about, depending on how many cards you want from each deck. If you want a 5 card pull from each deck, $5 per deck is $15. If you want a 10 card pull, the community, something about your community. You want 10 cards from each deck, and that's $10 from each deck, that's 30. If you want to just do a full reading, just go on with the whole entire thing, 50. Use your intuition about your community. Use your intuition regarding your community. Let me look at the community let me see what's going on with them. Somebody's laying in the bed sideways, getting it in, or pushing out their energy in the bed sideways. Like a man is in his bed on his side, pushing his energy. And this is the energy I'm feeling like that's causing this tension. Oh no. They're siphoning the energy from a pregnant woman. If I'm reading this right, which I believe I am, this person is sending their energy to everybody. They're laying in the bed, making their rounds. The crows are outside. The veins are veining.
Does it hurt? It does not hurt. I just had my head in somebody else's head, so I couldn't feel what was going on in my own room. Okay, it doesn't hurt today. Yesterday it was definitely very painful, but today not so much. Yeah, somebody's in jail. They might be throwing an evil eye at somebody regarding a relationship. I had to go make. I'm like, where is everybody at? Hold on. Somebody's a rich guy. Something about the veil. Somebody's a flying monkey in your energy. You might be a healer, or a healer has concern, or is concerned due to some kind of jealousy and envy, which is caused some kind of manipulation. You're going to be traveling soon. Drained ain't the word. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Thought that y'all couldn't see. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? I have them all already. Change. Someone's having a change. Your palms sweat easily. That's weird because last night my feet were sweating profusely and they usually don't. So I feel like my brother might have been my energy. He must be back in town trying to get himself back together since he was out. And then my ex was definitely like, yeah, I got this BMW and they tore this shit up. I'm trying to fix this shit, put it back together. Like, what? My brother drives a Beamer. Like I said, everybody in my family got nice shit. I don't know why people be saying I'm trying to do shit for shit. Like, if I really want to, can I drive your car? Like, Mom was like, "Oh, you give me back your grandmother's car. You can drive my car until you get your car. It's an Audi truck." Like, what? Occupation. Something about your job is going to change, or something about your job is finally being seen what your job truly supposed to be. That's gross. So there's a thief in the energy right now. Someone who's been stealing, who's still involved in a third party stitch, as I stated before. Someone's trying to steal. They might be hacking someone else's identity to make it seem like it's them, but it's really them. An oasis or mirage. I say both. No, it's like when you try to wear your dress appropriately and they keep on getting caught around your leg for some odd reason because somebody messed up your dress and like put slits in it. So it keep getting stuck around your leg instead of swirling like it's supposed to. Like it's supposed to just go and just But somebody keep messing around with it so you can't swear your dress like you're supposed to keep everybody underneath your dress safe. Yeah, it'd be mad annoying. If you're trying to keep your legs closed and covered, but everybody want to put your stuff out on public. Yeah. So your star seed, right? And people are seeing your gift. They're finally recognizing your gift. The women that might be talking loud, they might be coming around to connect, to assist in helping you with your gift, or they're coming to damage your gift. I trust the universe will continue to be extremely, extremely, extremely kind to you. I pray that that's exactly what these women are coming around to do, to be kind, to join, to connect, to help me clean off my dress, to help me protect my son, to know that I'm not lying, to say that the truth is the truth. I am only here to expose the truth, not to be clout famous, not to hurt nobody, but simply to the destruction, okay, to stop the destruction. I feel responsible for even bringing that up in here. My father told me, he said, whatever you do, don't let that boy come to your house. And my dumb ass let him come over. My father told me, okay, because abundance is on the way. My father told me, do not let that boy come to your house. And my silly self did what? Let him come. But I also believe that there was other people who were working on me behind the scenes. And he kept calling me like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? So he was concerned. Karmic feminine is under energy. All right, no problem. Excuse me. Yeah, a relationship or something with the family, or something about somebody in your family thinks that y'all in a relationship. Something like, I mean, I had a brother who had a cousin that I was dealing with, but their father's not the same as my father, so their cousins are not my cousins. So that wasn't my cousin, but where am I originally from? DC. I'm originally from the city. I go live on. I'm gonna start going live on Instagram and TikTok at night to do readings at night. Or not at night, because I don't want to do it like right before bed, because I don't want all y'all coming with me to my dreams. But yeah, for now, I haven't tried to hit the lottery yet. I almost did. The one day when I saw 666 and I was like, I should play 666. It came 66621, which is my son's birthday, which is 6612. It came backwards and I didn't play it. So there's an achievement happening right now in your energy. You're achieving something. A divine masculine. You about to get your man, boo kitten. You about to get your man. Really? Welcome. Bloody get your man. I can't wait to figure out who my divine masculine is. I'm so excited because, boy, the way I just set up my room, I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. When it's the right guy who's actually for me, like, it ain't gonna be no questions. You gonna get every single inch of me. But when you make me question what you want, what like your intentions with me, that's what make me not want to do nothing. Like when you make me question my position in your life, a priest sees you and you're a rising star at this time, or something to do with a priest, and a false narrative and a love spell. Mm. So maybe a priest thought you did a love spell on them, but it's being seen that you didn't, or maybe it was a lie that a priest did a love spell on you and he didn't. It was somebody else, and it's all being clarified in the energy at this time. Yeah, real love is coming through. Look. They said divine masculine achievement, priest, love spell, relationship, real love. Okay, say that. Look, I'm manifesting this for me. Hello, baby, baby, baby. I wanna take it down. I really wanna take it down. So, house on the way for you to show you what I'm about. Manifesting this at this time. I want to take it down. Why is everybody still tripping on love? Because love feels good. Love is the actual ingredient that everything needs to actually work. Like you can't even get pregnant if it's not love there, or like openness, which is love, because love is openness. It's to evolve. If you put love backwards, it says evil. Then evolve. Faith, okay. Surprise, something about a surprise is coming. This is LGBTQ though, so I don't know what that's about. But Jezebel, there's a surprise about a Jezebel spirit. They're really a sweetheart. Oh shit, somebody about to be okay. Somebody has animosity about this. I wanna take it down. I really wanna take it down. Somebody was doing voodoo. Show you what I'm about. And there's an ending coming for this Ice Queen. Take it how it resonates for you. Whoever the Ice Queen is, the true Ice Queen. But anyway, love is also evil. You agree? Yeah, because evil. Love can be evil. Love will make people do evil things if you don't evolve for love. Yeah. I need to go get a case of waters because that water just felt like life on earth. I'm also available on all platforms at Euphoria981_. Also, my streaming platforms. You can listen to my music, my breath work, my spoken word, my raps, my music, whatever, anything, all of that. You can also DM me directly on Instagram at Euphoria981_. Also have another Instagram at Luscious Locks by Euphoria, which is my hair page showing off my lock work. If you guys want to get your hair done, I do travel. As long as you pay for my flight, I can be anywhere that you need me to be. Just let me know. Excuse me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tapping in, joining, and pouring into the collective. For you guys who did monetize me, for you guys who did become members, y'all are amazing. For the ones who did send in donations, y'all are amazing. Y'all make every day possible. I appreciate y'all, and y'all the reason why I do this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I gotta go now. I gotta go clean up the house because I don't know what you mean by that. Like I said, if y'all want to talk to me further, y'all gotta DM me. I'm ready to get off here because I gotta do my schoolwork. I'm tired already because y'all and I got a bunch of other people in my energy who are trying to stay connected. So I gotta go clean up, like I said, a lot of stuff. So I gotta go, guys. Scamming money? What? Anyway, I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Remember, here on this platform, you are heard, seen, and is that my cha-cha? Okay. Remember, here on this platform, you are heard, seen, and loved. Remember, always have peace, love, hair grease, and everything in between, because these are your tools in your body to help you manifest your dreams. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. All right. Peace. I gotta go.